Okay. So here we are. Hopefully this is going to work out. We haven't really tested this one properly, but I think this should work.
Good.
Okay, I think this looks good. I'm actually incredibly surprised this actually works.
This is sick.
That looks pretty nice, man. Sick.
Okay.
Well
So you can disregard like the stuff in the middle. This is just to keep you guys entertained for the most part. So welcome to the very first podcast on this channel. I'm your host, MDZ Jimmy, and I got 3 guests. On the bottom left, you can see Wr3ckwell. We have on the bottom, no, the top right, we have Ixion, and bottom right, we have SchiacciSempre, always mashing. He's always mashing. Gotta remember that. So yeah, we're gonna go through the season 4 patch notes, and I've got everything set up so we can discuss this properly. As I said, we're not quite sure how to handle this, so we might actually get some inspiration from chat. If you guys want to see something in particular, we'll do that. But yeah, this might take a while, and we don't have that much time actually. So I'll say let's just get into this. We're gonna talk about some of the main characters that we play, and I guess the very first thing that we could be talking about is Ryu, since it's my main character and it's the first one on the list. It's basically where I'm gonna get to talk a lot, just like always on my stream. So yeah, if everything, by the way, if anything feels off or if anything doesn't sound right, please let me know. Okay. I'm not quite sure. Maybe we'll talk about these general changes up here. They seem more like bug fixes to me when I went through them on stream for the first time. But yeah, maybe we'll talk about that later on. So yeah, generally, let's talk about the patch notes. We're going to talk about the V skills for all of the characters as well. And then, yeah, we'll see what's left essentially. But we're going to get started with Ryu and the changes for Ryu. This is something, or actually, let's start with the V skill. I want to start with the V skill because I guess it's the part where that is quite interesting about Ryu. I find it hilarious because I kind of called it. I thought, okay, when I first saw the V skill 2, I thought, this looks like a casual friendly parry. And people were incredibly triggered because I said parry. No, Jimmy, this isn't a parry. And that, okay, fair enough. But it kind of looked like Colleen's V skill, right? And then people said, well, if it's Colleen's V skill, then they have to buff the V skill 1. Otherwise, it becomes pointless, right? But no, what they did instead is they just made V skill 2 incredibly bad instead of buffing V skill 1, right? That's a way to do it. And honestly, I don't mind too much. The V skill 2 is a casual friendly option that you shouldn't really consider for competitive play. That's the conclusion that I came to when I played with it, and I don't think this will change. But what do you have to say, Ixion?
I just think that's pretty ridiculous that they design a V skill like that. If it's true what you're saying.
Like the thing is,
like, yeah,
they did the same thing with the VTriggered too. Like, let's be real, VTriggered 2 is just a casual, friendly V-trigger, but it's terrible for competitive play. No serious player, I mean, there aren't a lot of serious Ryu players, but those that are here, they're not playing with VTriggered 2. And I think that that's the same thing that they were going for with V-Skill 2. They just want to have a tool that casuals at least can utilize in some way. Because the parry, the V-Skill 1, you have to have some knowledge for it. And this might be trivial, but this is important. Like the fact that you just press V-Skill and the rest of the thing happens automatically is really important for casual play. And I think that's what they're going for. So yeah, that's the thing that I want to say about V-Skill 2. Now let's take a look at the changes. There is one change in particular that I didn't really mention properly when I went through this list for the first time. Like, first of all, he has more health and stun, but this is somewhat of a universal change that we'll see in a bit. So almost all of the characters, except for those that I think Capcom, instead of nerfing certain characters, they essentially buffed the rest of the cast when it comes to stun and health, which I think is great because it adds to. All right, we'll get to that later on, I guess.
I really love that change actually.
Yeah, I love that change.
Has more health and more stun. I think it's a really good thing.
Yeah,
I wanted that actually. They did that also in the past, right? Like a long time ago, but they're like very, very little. And now they did it like again.
Yeah, it adds consistency, and I like that. If this is supposed to be a competitive game for like with serious tournaments involved, the fact that you could basically get one random read and then like guess for the game essentially, this will help remove this aspect a little bit more, and it will force players to win more interactions than in the neutral game, and I like that. It's something I want to talk about a little bit more in depth later on, but I guess now that I talked about it with Ryu.
Man. If we first, let's go.
Let me get through the Ryu changes. I mean, there's a lot to talk about, and you guys like. I don't want to like. I think Schiacci's already too bored with this, so I should hurry up with this.
Remember when we said 5 minutes for a character would be too long?
Yeah, 5 minutes for characters would be too long, right? So let me hurry up. The most important change that I missed, by the way, when I initially reviewed the changes, is the crouching medium punch change. Like the way they talk about it here is really weird, by the way. It's not at all like I read this and I didn't really understand what changed, but essentially you're a lot closer to the opponent after doing crouching medium punch. So you can get like ridiculous triple medium punch pressure now on a what just happened with the overlay?
Oh my goodness.
Oh, I know what happened. I said what
I am on every camera.
This will basically happen
Schiacci's gone.
Whenever somebody disconnects, this will happen because of the way I had to set up the cameras. Essentially, the moment Schiacci comes back, the overlay will be fixed as well. It's a limitation that I unfortunately have at the moment.
I love this one, man.
So yeah, I guess we'll just continue moving on, and we'll just like I'm not quite sure if I
went according to my plan. Yes.
Hey, where am I actually? Oh yeah, here. You can see me here.
You're nowhere.
He had a.
Oh, there you are.
What do you guys mean with a blackout? My baby is also like he's very confident in talking. Actually, you should listen to this guy. Like I should show you a clip. I recorded him today, and he's trying out his voice. By the way, it's hilarious what he's talking. Like he's talking nonstop, just like his dad. Electricity is off. Is this like the most ridiculous timing ever, or?
Wait, did Schiacci say that?
Yeah, Schiacci said.
I'd say we just stay on topic and continue because.
Yeah, like.
We should restart the call.
The problem is restarting the call will do nothing. I will have to redo the overlay elements and.
No way! Oh my god!
The problem with this is. Because I'm doing a window capture on this, and those are not separate elements. It's literally just recording a specific part of the Discord call, and everything breaks obviously because the elements will be different if somebody. So I could redo it. But I'd have to redo it again.
No, dude, I'm fine. I'm fine with having my small little spot right here. I'm good.
Actually, yeah, you can see
I'm fine with
Wr3ckwell.
this, but I feel a little awkward. But
yeah, but
I think Jimmy needs to raise his Discord volume or something, because my mic is actually quite high now. I put on a lot of gain on it.
Oh wait, did you not hear me properly, or like what is it?
No, they hear you properly, but they hear us worse. Both me and Ricky.
I can fix that. I can change the volume for you guys. That's not a problem. So I purposefully put the Discord volume quite low, actually. So you guys
probably gonna be very high now, but I'll
Yeah, you're actually a lot louder now. I can
Okay.
move it upwards even more.
Yeah, do that. I just lowered
The
my
whole
gain.
city got a blackout. That's crazy.
Wow.
How often does that happen in Italy? Like seriously, I haven't seen like that. That must be a crazy coincidence. That's not something that should happen regularly, right? Yeah,
He says,
Ixion's
"It's
mic
my
sounds
fault."
bad because he's cranking up the gain, which you shouldn't do on a Blue Yeti microphone. You should keep it very
No,
low.
I had to because they were hearing me poorly. But now
Right.
Now I turn it low. It's low again.
If it's low now, okay, I can turn it up so people hear you better. Like now you're at 100%.
Okay. Yeah, put it to 100%.
But now Wr3ckwell is probably super loud.
What you said?
That was already super loud, actually.
We're making it ASMR now.
I love how you guys are actually trying to interact with the elements that I have now.
It's perfect, man.
It's perfect. Okay, so
What are we gonna do while he's having a blackout?
Yeah, the question is how long is gonna we have to move on, right?
we
We're just
kind of
gonna
have
leave
to
his
move
characters
on,
for-
but
for-
it's,
for the-
at
for
the
when
same
they're back.
time, it's kind of pointless if I move on now without the people that were supposed to be involved, right?
Kind of.
Okay, so
Or you
let's
just
give it.
go
Let's
play ranked, yeah, and we come back
let's-
later.
no. This is stupid. You're right. Like I can't. Like we can't stop now. But at the same time, let's give it at least a little bit of time. So Schiacci might be able to return. Like doing.
Yeah, I mean, you can keep on talking about Rio, man. I think you.
Yeah, I can absolutely do that. Actually,
I mean,
Right.
now we can actually go in depth in Rio because we can continue with different characters. So the new medium punch actually sounds insane, but good for him, man.
I wanted to know something. The crouch medium punch and the standing medium punch. Are they?
You know what? Let me redo the elements at least. Let me redo them so people can actually see you guys properly until Schiacci gets his stuff fixed. So let me see. So Schiacci is gone.
But I like my little space right here, man.
Okay.
Lol. Deleted.
Well,
this is really
censored.
unfortunate. This is really
Censored.
unfortunate that we have to deal with this right now. I didn't really expect somebody's electricity to run out.
This is actually a crazy coincidence, right? Like what?
The
It
cat
really
is being
sounds like
incredibly
it's
annoying as well, by the way. Ja, mach das mal bitte.
Sorry, Jimmy, I gotta stop. I think a meteor is hitting my city right now.
Hey, how about we talk German? 'Cause
How
I
about we
know
talk
some
German? Can you speak German?
Wir können
Ixion?
mal Deutsch hier schwätzen.
Ich kann zeige euch meine deutsche skills.
Okay, I'm out.
Oh, Ixion with the like secret talent here. Not bad.
Ich drinking some coffee. Oh, that's not right.
Well, you almost got it. It was pretty good.
German from
I did
Rammstein.
learn German from Rammstein. Where is Angry Mojo? He's not here.
Ich bin ein Wieskiller. Yo, you guys German, man.
Okay, let me try to get this. So at least you can see Wr3ckwell and Ixion properly.
By the way, I know it's a little bit harder for me, but I love how you put Honda as my character.
I
in there.
purposefully did that because I thought it might trigger you. So I thought, okay, this might actually work great if it triggers you properly. Okay, let me see if I can get this to work. Whoa, there we go. There we go. We can see Wr3ckwell now.
Hi.
Okay, this isn't perfect, but I'm happy with this. Okay, so we're gonna
worked
keep
out,
Wr3ckwell like that. This is hilarious. Best podcast ever, right, guys? You're literally just watching me try to get the Windows capture to work properly. Love that.
I love how Schiacci said that it was his fault.
Like, why did he say that? He said the entire city has a blackout, so he caused the blackout for his entire city.
Fucking blackout.
Okay, so this is also not perfect, but it's good enough.
Yeah, but where am I? I'm gone.
Yeah, I just removed you. There we go. Okay. At least we have some parts working now. And at least the sound is also working, apparently. So I guess we'll move on. And hopefully, Schiacci is going to come back.
I had a question about the media punch.
Sure, yeah. What is your question?
What are, like, the plus frames on crouching and standing? How are they different?
Standing medium punch is +1, and crouching medium punch is +2.
Oh, okay.
And that has always been the case.
Yeah.
And that's the reason why you would wanna, against players with characters with 3-frame normals, you would wanna pressure with crouching medium punch. You can't follow up as well as standing medium punch, but crouching medium punch into standing medium punch is a really good frame trap that you can use as a result against. But
I'm guessing the pushback on standing medium punch is still less than crouching. Otherwise, there's no point.
I wouldn't be so sure about it, to be honest.
Okay.
It might be the same, or like it's very similar for sure. That's for sure.
But maybe there is more pushback on hit on the crouching one than the standing one. Maybe.
Maybe, but it can be. It can be a lot more because now you can do crouching medium punch into crouching fierce. And that, like, crouching fierce is Ryu's second worst range normal. Okay, the only normal that has worse range is standing light punch. So because it combos on counter hit, it means there's not a lot of pushback involved.
So will you ever use standing medium punch now?
Yeah, obviously you will, because it has way better combo ability. That's why you would use it.
But don't you combo that into crouching fierce as well?
Yes, you do, but usually you would want to go with like a double medium punch string, and that would work. That works against 4-frame normals, right? So if you know your character, if I'm playing against G, for example, like, why would I pressure with crouching medium punch if I can do the same essentially with standing medium punch? Except for the fact that when I hit a standing medium punch, I can always combo into another standing medium punch. That's not possible with crouching medium punch.
Yeah, okay. I think
so you're limited combo-wise with crouching medium punch, but you gain a stronger pressure tool on block, and on counter hit you can get crouching fierce now because there's less pushback involved. Yeah, you can do triple crouching medium punch, but triple crouching medium punch doesn't work against 3-frame normals. Keep that in mind, right? So King of Frogs is saying a triple crouching medium punch is a thing, which is crazy that you can even do that, like that Ryu is in range for that. That's good, but it doesn't work against Bison, for example, or Chun-Li, or really any character with a 3-frame normal.
I don't know anything about... could you tell us about Ryu's VTriggers? I don't know what they did to them. Did they do anything?
They completely made VTrigger 1 insane. That's what they did.
Right, you can like throw
you can throw a shit ton of fireballs.
Can't swear. Fuck.
Like one thing. No, you can swear on my channel. That's
okay. A fuck ton of fireballs was what I was gonna say.
Yeah, you can say a fuck ton.
Yeah, right. I remember you saying cunt all the time. So yeah.
What? I never say cunt on my channel. I would never say that.
Yes, you did.
That's a really bad word. Come on.
I know, but you're just saying it like all the time.
I say it all the time. What the?
Well, this one night you were.
Ixion, I'm a father now. I can't talk like that anymore.
But you used one.
Okay. Okay, fair enough.
Oh. Yeah.
Anyways, what I want to say is the VTrigger one is really good. Like they made, or we can actually go through the change here, right? Like let's just read it out so you see what the change is. They decreased the timer from 1,000 frames to 800, but they made it so that Hadoken and Shoryuken no longer use up the V timer. This is actually the first time this is the case.
Huge change for him.
Yeah, so you can.
That's huge.
One thing that really bothered me all the time was the fact that when somebody, like, I pop V-trigger and then somebody jumps in on me and I anti-air with medium Shoryuken, I actually get punished by the game for anti-airing properly.
I actually didn't know about this. I read about this on the change. I was like, what? His specials actually drain V-bar? I thought it was only the fireballs.
No. Shoryuken and the fireballs drain.
Only fireball would have been okay. But
what is even different with the Shoryuken in V-trigger?
Actually, this used to be the way you said it, Ixion. In Season 1, only fireballs drained the bar, not Shoryuken. But in Season... What was it? I think Season 3 was when they changed it. They gave
I wonder what the reasoning behind it was, man.
Yeah, but is there any...
Shoryuken so strong and V-trigger has to drain bar? What?
But no, doesn't the Shoryuken work the same way in V-trigger?
Yes.
Well, then there is absolutely no reason.
By the way, can I just say
what do you mean
thing?
by it works the same way? Every punch in V-Trigger 1, like everything that involves Ryu's fists in V-Trigger 1 gets additional stun values, including Shoryuken.
Okay.
So it's not the same thing. It's not the same thing. But what they tried to do in I think it was in Season 3, they actually tried to buff Ryu with the change because they massively increase the timer of V-Trigger 1, but as a penalty, or to balance it out, they gave Shoryuken and Hadoken like this. It started to use up V-Gauge, right? And I think the idea was to give you a little bit more flexibility on when you want to use the V-Trigger, so you don't pop it and you immediately have to rush and throw all the fireballs, right? But the change wasn't really good enough. It was still running out way too quickly, and whenever somebody jumped in, you actively got punished. Oh yeah, Wr3ckwell wanted to say something.
Yeah, Jimmy, no, you keep on talking, it's no problem. I just wanted to say that we're talking about Ryu for 30 minutes now. You can go on.
Yeah, the reason why we're talking about Ryu for 30 minutes...
I know, but I was just thinking, what if he doesn't come back?
Yeah, we have to consider that as a possibility.
We have to move on in characters. We leave the characters he plays or played for last. So that way, when he comes back, he got all the characters to talk about. But we cannot talk for hours about... I'd love to talk for hours about Ryu now, for real.
Yeah,
I love Ryu.
Honestly,
we should just let me or Ricky just talk about who do you main?
Like we're gonna move on. I want to say that we're probably gonna do this another time with like maybe this is gonna be part 1, and we might do a second part just because like this is ridiculous. The fact that that the podcast with Schiacci is not really happening right now. So maybe we'll just do our part now and we'll move on to the second part another time, something like that. We'll see. I mean, I didn't really get to talk a lot about Ryu anyways, just a couple of changes right there. So I'm sure we'll do this somehow. So Ixion, how about we move on with Nash? Because it's the next one in line of characters that people that you can talk about for sure, right? So what do you think of Nash in Season 5? You can go through the changes. Just let me know when to scroll. And then, yeah.
Well, yeah. So he was part of the universal health and stun buff across the board.
Yep.
I'm very happy about. Considering I don't have either a 3-framer or a reversal, so it's nice to have some more HP. I see the forward dash was a little strange thing. Before, or always until now, when you forward dashed towards your opponent, there would be this pushback factor for some reason. So whenever you dashed up to your opponent, you would be pushed back a little, so you would never be point blank. So that's the change to the forward dash, and that's nice too. You always get your combos more consistently now. And the standing light punch change is actually relevant to that. They did something
Yeah, I just
with-
want to say this the forward dash thing. I think is a universal change, or a couple of characters got that, right? I think
Oh,
Chun-Li
okay.
got that as well,
All right.
Uh,
Yeah.
which is
I didn't know
interesting.
that.
But yeah, you can move on.
Yeah. Standing light punch. There's a change in when you use it for the rapid punch target combo. It's supposed to make it easier to make sure that you're in range to connect that target combo, which you will be when you have this new forward dash too. So now he can always do, say, a forward dash, standing light kick, and then link a jab into this rapid punch target combo. He was never in range for that before, only by dashing up, but now he will be in range for that. So you have a better confirm off light now.
Nice.
The standing medium punch is pretty tough to pull off for me, but it's they added more cancelable frames on hit on standing medium punch, so you can actually hit confirm it with only one hit. You know, like the K-Brad way of doing things, kind of like he was kind of the one who started in Street Fighter 4, I think, or he made it more prominent when he started doing crouching medium kick and canceled directly into spiralers and stuff, if you know what I mean. I'm sure there have been people before that have been doing that a lot, but he kind of made it more prominent. And this is the same thing you do with standing medium punch here. So you have more time to just confirm one move. And with Nash, you can actually do this quite easily. You don't have to do a special. You can actually go into his target combo, the medium punch into the knee, which is plus 3 on block. You know, the wind shear target combo, which you use for resets. And you can just press light kick after the medium punch to confirm that, which is easier than doing, say, a scythe or whatever.
Hello.
You can scroll.
I can scroll. Okay.
Yeah, but before I don't want to really just go through every move like point by point. I would rather just say my general impression of the character for now. I think they made a pretty good attempt at making the character legit and viable. Like they've been closer than ever this time around to fixing Nash. And they did actually, this is the thing they kind of did with him mostly, is that they fixed stuff that were not quite working properly. It's not like they were buffing things and made things really good. They were more fixing stuff that should have worked already. Like his VTriggered 1 got some grab invincibility at one point, but that would work very inconsistently because I think it was only one frame that made that work, and that was only if someone did a perfectly timed meaty grab on you on your wake up, you would escape with the VTrigger. But if they were off with the timing a little, you would just get grabbed anyway. Like they would grab the teleporty hurtbox of Nash. But now escaping grabs with VTriggered 1 actually works pretty well, which I'm very happy about. And what's interesting about this is that now I have even less reason to use VTriggered 2. Don't get me wrong, I think Nash's VTriggered 2 is one of the absolute best VTriggers in the game. I could consider it a top 5 VTrigger, only because of the fact that he can whiff cancel a fireball into a dash. You know how Akuma had this thing that got taken away now, always being able to whiff cancel a fireball into a VTrigger? The thing we don't have anymore, thank God. Nash can actually do this with his VTrigger post-reaction, not only on reaction, but actually during the VTrigger as well. He gets to do it 3 times, which is very strong. But I still don't want to use the VTrigger because it is 3 bars, and I have no escape options at all with this character. So I still end up using VTriggered 1 because it gives me a little escapability, and I don't have to be conservative with my V-bars with VTriggered 1 either, because you only need 2 V-bars for it.
So what would you consider is like the best change for Nash? Like what is the thing that you think, is it like overall like fixing all of the stuff, or is there like one change in particular?
Yeah, I haven't even come to the most like important things yet. One thing is that they made EX Scythe air attack invincible, finally. But they only gave it this property when it becomes active, like the second frame of its activeness. So like on frame 7 or whatever, it becomes air attack invincible. So you still have to be like in good time or whatever to actually make it work. You will still get caught by Cammy's EX dive kick when you try to react with it, which is very sad actually. But that is anyway one of the best changes, because you don't trade against heavy attack jump-ins and stuff anymore the same amount. Another thing that was very strong, that I actually neglected this change, was how the VTrigger scaling for Nash's VTrigger 1 went from 20% to 10%. So now when you do, say, just crouching medium kick VTrigger combos, it does a lot more damage than I thought. I thought it would do a very small challenge, but you actually see it very like a lot when you do these combos. And I have closed out matches several times thanks to the scaling change. And I'm very happy about that and surprised. I never thought Capcom would have thought of this. Like, I thought they were not smart enough for that. But yeah, there wasn't much reason for scaling to be in his VTrigger, in my opinion. And now there isn't as much scaling. I'm very happy about that.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah. Other things. Bullet clear. Well, I haven't talked about the V skill. Nash's V skill 2 is very refreshing. I like it a lot, even if it is lackluster in a few ways. It's still nice to have something else to use in matchups where the opponent doesn't have a fireball. Because before, my only V skill was just to absorb fireball. So whenever I was facing a character that didn't have a fireball, there was really no use for the V skill at all. So now I have something else to use. The main problem with the V skill 2 is that the activation for it is pretty long, and every opportunity I get to use it, I feel like I'd rather throw.
I should be back.
Oh,
right,
there we go. Okay, now I can actually
Here,
fix the overlay. Give me a second. Let me fix this.
I'll go grab some coffee while you fix it.
It doesn't take that long, but yeah. Because all I have to do is do pop, pop, and pop. There we go. Okay,
Right,
Schiacci, welcome back.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear
Yes,
you.
welcome
Can
back.
you believe that we had a complete CD blackout on an
That's crazy.
Great.
I mean, when I tell you I'm the most unlucky person in the world on stream, I mean it. I mean it.
Unlucky, man.
That's why I fail all the 50-50s. I mean, like, you just witnessed what my bad luck is.
This is gold,
Oh
man.
my god, man. I've been playing this for 1.5 years. And the day we finally get to do it, I get a complete blackout.
Like,
It's-
Yeah, no, you're
right.
not wrong, right? Like, this is
it can be worse than
extremely
this.
unlucky.
I mean, let's hope it doesn't happen again. It can still, everything can go wrong still. So.
Yeah. I mean, that's what we learned, right? I actually had to adjust the overlay
I really
because of it.
apologize to all of you. I really have to apologize, but I mean,
It's
Yeah, it
not a
was your
problem,
fault.
really.
You
It's
said
not
so
really
in
your
the
fault.
okay, so
So yeah, we're
Better
like
apologize.
Ixion was talking about V skill 2 of Nash, and we're not quite sure if you'd make a return. So it's good to see you're back now. Nash, I just want to say Nash. Wow, no, Ixion can. He's literally. Nash,
I
right?
call
I am
Ixion
Nash.
Nash all the time. Man.
Yeah. All right. So yeah,
what I
Ixion
was saying
can.
about
Yeah.
what I was saying about my new V skill with Nash is it's actually one of my favorite V skills in the game. I wish I wasn't such a big problem activating it. I wish there was a way to activate the V skill after you hit with a special move or something.
What is it? I actually don't even know what it is. What is the V
Right.
skill?
Sorry, I didn't really clarify that. So what Nash's V skill 2 does is that he charges up and it takes like 1.5 seconds.
Oh, it's the move where he like touch the glasses, yeah. That I saw it out once, yeah.
And when he does this, it enhances all his sonic sights, which I think is a very neat idea. And so the light, medium, heavy, and EX sonic sight are enhanced in several ways. And what I did not expect at all was that light scythe, V-skill enhanced version, is actually +2 on block.
Yo,
and you can do like a meaty light scythe and become +7 or something. So it's really cool. I did not expect that at all. But it is
player be like, yeah, it's really cool.
It is kind of awkward to find opportunities to use it, I have to say. The medium scythe, enhanced version of medium scythe, is very good. And all of them have one extra hit, by the way. So against moves that have armor. Does armor have... Wait, how does armor work?
No. Usually it depends. If Abigail's run has 1 armor, EX run has 2. So...
Usually...
I guess VTriggered 2 has infinite armor for Abigail, right? Or is there a limit?
Whatever. Like if you, let's say I do a scythe on any move that has like 1 hit of armor, you'll beat it with it. And especially with medium scythe, and now has 2 hits, it's also -5 on block, regardless of spacing. So it's much safer to throw out the medium scythe. The range is also longer. So it's an even better poke now. Heavy scythe is... also 3 hits total now. Doesn't really matter that much, but it gives you some sick juggle combos. For instance, you can do the combo that you can do in the Mysterious mod, heavy sonic scythe, and then juggle with medium scythe. It's like my favorite new combo.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Or you can reset there, right?
Yes, if you're in the corner, yeah.
Yeah.
And then if I have them in the corner, you can do my favorite new swag combo. You can do heavy scythe. And then you do the width, the medium heavy kick target combo thing. Like he whiffs a medium kick and then goes into the heavy kick. It looks really funky.
Yeah.
You can juggle with that after the heavy scythe, and then you can juggle again with EX scythe. It's like the swaggiest combo. It's pretty difficult too. So it's like I have something to practice in training mode now. It's very nice.
Something cool to do.
I am not sure how EX Scythe is enhanced. It has more hits, so you see that it is different. But I actually don't see a damage difference. I haven't checked it, but if there is a difference in damage, it's very minor. So I'm not sure how that one is enhanced. But where was I? What I was saying was that the activation of this V-skill takes about 1.5 seconds, and the problem with that is that you can pretty much only do it when you get knockdowns. And the thing with Nash and knockdowns is that I like to use my heavy sonic boom a lot of the time when I get knockdowns, because it's Nash's strongest tool to throw a slow sonic boom. It controls the neutral game very well for Nash, so I like doing that. And doing this activation and sacrificing that feels often pretty weird. So I'm having trouble finding opportunities to activate the V-skill. That is the main problem with it. But I am happy with it. It is actually very nice V-skill.
So do you think the V-skill 2, is it going to just replace V-skill 1, or is it a matchup dependent thing?
It's very matchup dependent, which is good. That's how V-skill should be.
I agree.
Yes. V-skill 1 will still be used against characters who use fireballs, and V-skill 1 was actually buffed too. It got more active frames, and I think it was something else. Could you check the list? It should be there. It's called Bullet Clear.
Bullet what?
Bullet Clear.
There it is.
You need to go down.
Okay, what did you want to check?
Right. So increased active frames, 4 frames. So 4 active frames now, and recovery increased.
So that's a nerf.
No, wait. It says it was.
No, it was decreased. They just used the wrong word.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, right. Yeah. It's a 2 frames decrease.
It's just classic Capcom patch notes. Jesus.
Then there's that weird thing that no one understands.
Don't get me started.
Change so that hitting the active frames on hit or block will give you an advantage in recovery. This was everywhere in the patch notes. I still don't really understand what it is. So Feel free to explain that if anyone knows.
There's this guy on Twitter, what's it called? I think Ominous Games or something like that, who takes a look at Wide's SF5 sim and compiles changes that are like not properly explained or even unlisted. And there should be one for Nash that, like, I don't have it here right now, but maybe we'll do a second podcast again, and then I'll
yeah. But I think that this change right here was on every character. All right. Yeah.
Oh, was it?
I think so. I think it was like a universal change they did on many things. But
because
maybe I'm wrong.
He probably has a better way of explaining it to make it more clear what actually changed.
And I keep seeing it in chat. What I believe it means is when it is blocked, there is no change in frame advantage or anything, but there is more screen freeze happening, like more block stop or more hit stop or something, giving you more time to react to the situation. That's what I think it means.
Yeah. I think you're right.
Yeah,
I think you're right.
But to summarize, Nash, I am overall I'm not completely happy with Nash as he is still. I still think he's bottom.
Yeah, he is.
But I'm surprised that Capcom actually remembered that Nash existed. Like, they actually did stuff for him. Like, I didn't think they would do anything. They never do anything for Nash.
No, I mean, they actually surprised me.
And I didn't think they would do anything with EX Scythe. I've been waiting for that for so long. So I'm happy with that. Oh, and they also randomly changed the startup on Heavy Scythe. Scythe is now 4 frames faster. Yep. You can actually react with it to a jump, but you have to react immediately when you see the jump. And they also gave it airstrike invincibility, so you will never trade with that either, which is nice, but a little unexpected. But what I see some usage with it, like against Vega's Barcelona, and it's super good to use against Honda's butt slam. I can just, as soon as I see butt slam, I just do Heavy Scythe, and he can't do anything.
It's actually pretty nice.
Yeah, so it's a very unexpected change, but I don't mind it. But I would really like to see a faster airstrike invincibility startup on EX Scythe, like on frame 2 or 3. Then I would be satisfied. Oh, and I would also want a better cross-up medium kick. It's really bad. They nerfed it once. And if you look at other characters, like, for instance, Ed, who has a cross-up medium kick that doesn't even look like a cross-up. That one is extremely good for some reason. And mine barely works, I feel. Like, they just keep walking under my cross-up. So I'm still not happy with that. But overall, I am happy with what happened because it is more than I expected.
Okay. Fair enough.
Okay, so did I miss anything about, like, the characters I play? Did you go over them already?
No. We
didn't actually get there at all. We were talking about
what characters did you do? I couldn't. It was all a blackout.
We literally just did Ryu and Nash. That's it.
Oh, all right. Perfect,
right? So yeah. Let's move on. The next character that let's be real, guys. We're not going to get to talk a lot about all of the characters, right? So let's move on.
I would propose
Bison, where we're going to skip Bison for now, unless somebody wants to see Bison right now. What about Cammy? Should we talk about Cammy? Does anyone?
I don't know. She's pretty much the same. Did you see her new V-skill?
I actually have not. Good. I have not seen the new V-skill properly. I know the animation, but I don't know the properties.
Basically, another crash counter button.
Yep, it's a pretty quick, quick
like a new
kick. I saw it on Comic Con.
Do the mains.
Pretty good.
We should do the mains.
Let's just do the mains first. Okay, so
Schiacci.
Okay. Or actually, Schiacci. What character would you want to talk about? Or should I just scroll down to
Kage?
I can do Guile, but I think we should talk about the character in a separate section.
Yeah.
Like we will all talk about Guile.
Oh yeah.
How about Kage first, right? Let's talk about.
All right. Yeah. I can speak about Kage. I can speak about Ed.
Kage.
I can speak about Zeku. Let's do Kage first, because
Kage,
many people associate me with Kage. I don't know why. Like I ran a poll on Twitter on which character should I main, because I can't decide myself. And
know the feeling, man.
Overwhelmingly in favor of Kage, so I guess I identify myself with Kage. But Ed looks pretty good as well, so I don't know. But let's do Kage first.
Yeah, there we have him. Let's go.
I think they would have buffed his health, but that didn't happen. They took the hard route, and that surprises me. I think it's pretty smart. Like, they made him more explosive, and the health pretty much stayed the same. They buffed all the characters' health, so it's the same pretty much. Okay, so I'm not gonna go over all the changes. I think V-Skill 2 sucks, honestly. I mean, I know it's too early, but it's basically Akuma's Fierce Punch without the combo possibilities of Akuma's Fierce Punch, forward Fierce Punch, sorry. Like the chop.
What
I
is
don't
it
even
about?
know what the V skill 2 properly does. I don't think I've seen a single Kage so far using it.
What's the V skill
It's
unblock?
basically Akuma's forward heavy punch. It's -2, like Akuma's forward heavy punch. It's the same move.
But
It doesn't combo into a medium.
Doesn't it combo from his target combo? Like
Yeah, but I mean, you get Oki anyway. You get like what, 30 more damage.
okay.
Does it have
after the
fireball in
target
its ability?
It goes over fireballs. It's not fireball invincible, I think.
Oh, okay, that's not as good then.
And I mean, they even buffed V skill 1 because now you can actually forward dash cancel it. So let's say you get a V skill 1 crush counter, okay? You can dash forward, you can cancel it into a dash forward and get a crouching fierce.
Oh, that's nice.
It's as a crush counter. So I really see no reason to use V skill 2. I mean, it's kind of a robbery V skill, but I think V skill 1 is way more solid because they even buffed it. It was good. I mean, I will still prefer V skill 1 in a non-buffed version, but on top of that, they even buffed it. So I really don't see why I should use V skill 2, honestly. V skill 1 is just too good, and now it's even better. The very good thing is the hit confirmable crouching medium kick, like Karin style. You can hit confirm it into light Tatsu.
Oh, so they did the
And-
same thing with that as they did with Nash's static medium punch. I was talking about that before.
Yeah, and in this meta, where walking back is a very good defensive mechanism, I think it's very good. Because since Kage has stubby and short limbs, people will just walk backwards and get out of harm's way. They just walk backwards. They did it all the time against me. If you're defending against Kage, you just walk backwards and there's nothing I could have done about it. Now I can hit confirm crouching medium kick and knock you down.
That's
And
powerful.
then I can
That's
get
pretty
the
strong.
overhead set up. I can get more Oki pressure. And I mean, what Kage usually does. Another very good change is medium Tatsu now combos into medium DP, not light. It was only light before. Now it's
Oh.
medium too. So you
That's
get more
nice.
damage and better Oki. I think the meta right now is going to be build meter with the combos because he has very good meterless combos, and then you use the super because it's a meter building machine now. And yeah, and like the forward fierce target combo forcing standing, it's pretty good, but I thought it would have been more important. It's not really. I mean, it's more damage, so it's okay. But
Oh, really? I thought that was a major change for Kage.
yeah,
think
me
that-
too.
like,
Me too.
I think for good players, it doesn't change much because we
Because you
confirmed
hit
that
confirmed it on hit
hit.
without any problem.
Yeah,
I think
right.
for the
But
casual player,
now
it's pretty
you're
good.
but now you're getting additional like you get a knockdown essentially that you didn't get before, right?
No, I mean it's good. It's good. Don't get me wrong, but crouching medium kick being hit confirmable is more important.
Yeah. Okay, fair enough. I agree.
Doesn't Akuma do the same thing with this crouching medium kick into Tatsu?
Yes.
Yes,
It's the
yes.
same thing.
Yeah.
And I don't think they changed VTriggered too. Oh, they improved the air fireballs, but I don't know if it's gonna be relevant because the
Wow, I
combos
forgot he had air
are way too scaled, and I think you should just hold on to your meter and go for the super. That's how the character plays right now. Overall, I'm super satisfied with Kage. The problem is they didn't fix his main issues. Like the stubby normals stay stubby, so you're gonna lose the matchup you used to lose. It's gonna suck against Urien, and on top of that, we have a new enemy now, and that's Guile, because Guile has the same normals as Urien, and that absolutely sucks for Kage. So I don't know.
But
Can I
isn't
just
that
ask
on
something there?
purpose? Like the fact
Huh?
that Kage's normals are stubby, that's by design, right?
Yeah, but it's not that OP to justify it.
Could I just hear your input on when people say stubby? What do you exactly mean?
They're short
Same.
and slow.
Short and slow. Yeah. Okay.
Short is the most important thing. Like they're super short. But I mean, the crouching medium kick helps. That's for sure. And I love the V-Skill 1 buff. V-Skill 2, it sucks. That's my summary. Like,
Okay.
V-Skill 2 sucks. I'm happy with the character. I enjoy playing him. But I don't think... I think the bad matchups will stay bad, honestly. But he's gonna do much better in good matchups.
Can I
Okay.
just ask? I see you right there on screen. What do they mean with increased blowback? What the hell is blowback?
Blowback.
Yeah.
What's Kurajin? I don't know I don't know the move
swear to
names.
God, I
Isn't
had
this
the
axe
exact
kick?
same issue when I was reading changes, and for every character I didn't play, I had no clue
Yeah.
which move it was.
Yeah. It's crazy how they use those names. Like they could use like
I think it's the axe
Yeah.
kick.
Yeah, I think so too.
I
No,
think it's the axe
no. People say it's Tatsu. Chat says it's Tatsu.
Tatsu? I mean, I
what
didn't
does
feel.
blowback mean?
I played Kage a lot, and I didn't feel any difference, to be honest.
But
Oh, they
blowback
say-
distance, by the way, it just refers to, well, the blowback distance. I mean, what else would it be? If you hit it,
Oh, maybe you get better Oki.
yeah,
Yep,
you get
that's
essentially
what
get
it
better
means.
Oki because the opponent doesn't go as far. It's the same thing with the Tatsu for Ryu in season 3, where EX Tatsu, it used to like push the opponent full screen on hit or something like that, right?
But you
and
know why
now
I
you
didn't
actually get
notice it?
Oki because it doesn't go as far.
You know why I didn't notice it? Because I always finish my combo with a DP. So I mean, I guess it's important if you drop your combo on purpose to get Oki. But now that I get medium DP after medium Tatsu, I don't think I'm gonna give up the damage to get better Oki. Honestly, I think I'm still gonna go for the DP. So the change doesn't matter at all for me. I mean, the most important changes are target combo, crouching medium kick, and the V-Skill. They're massive.
what do they do with the V-triggers?
They're pretty much the same. I think you have more chances with the V-Trigger 1, but that's it.
Yeah, V-Trigger 1 gives you an additional teleport in the air,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah,
Let's-
exactly.
let's see, where
And
is
oh
it?
yeah,
There it is.
EX Hado is +2 now.
That's nice.
Oh, that's
But
really nice.
You
Yeah.
you just used EX Red Fireball before, so it's not that big of a deal.
Okay.
I really want to
X
know
Red
how
Fireball
good
was
Kage
plus.
actually is now. Like I love, like I'm not playing Kage anymore, but I
Yeah.
love to see him like rise. I thought the forward VS4 stand and the crouching medium kick buff, those were buffs are predicted, and I love that they actually happen. And I really want to see him on the map. You know,
I like him. I think Sako is gonna main him, honestly.
That'll be
sure
cool
hope
to
so,
see.
man.
Happy with him.
I think in general,
And, I
there's-
mean, yeah.
Yeah,
No,
there-
go on, man.
there's like a good chance that the season 5 is going to be the most interesting version of Street Fighter 5 yet, because they added so much. I feel like they really did a good job with the patch. I'm
great
surprised
job.
about that.
Yeah, I love it. I mean, it's
Right.
much more enjoyable to play Kage now. It's a
I
blast.
never saw so many positive tweets on my timeline when it comes to Street Fighter 5.
I mean, if I'm telling
Great.
you that I'm having Street Fighter 5, you better believe it. Trust me. I'm like the biggest hater in the universe. So if I'm telling you I'm having fun with the game, I mean the netcode is still complete trash, but I'm enjoying the game.
Yeah,
I was actually surprised, personally, when the update arrived. I was so ready for the game to be awful online, because that's all. Like
Yeah.
it's really awful at one point, and then after like 3 weeks, it becomes stable, and then it's good for like 5 days, and then Capcom like, we're gonna have maintenance tonight, and then when the maintenance is over, it's like lag again. It's like
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
maintaining the lag. but this time,
They're
it
making
actually
sure it
was fine
lags.
for me. It was actually fine for me after this update.
Yeah,
So I was
Ixion, I
actually
agree.
surprised.
Yeah,
You
it was
know
the
what?
same
I
thing for me.
actually think that they changed something in the netcode, because even the lag feels different. I don't know how to put it into words, but
It feels
it's like
better.
the slowdowns are different.
It feels
They're like-
it feels the same to me, to be honest. But
It's the
I
same to me
expected
as
the
well.
same thing that Ixion said. Usually after a big patch, because there are so many players online, the servers can't handle the load. I think that's what's happening. That's just speculation, obviously, but it's very obvious. Every time there's a major patch, the game is unplayable for a while online.
That's true.
And the only
Yes.
thing that keeps me going is the fact that there's at least new content to enjoy. But this time around, I felt like it feels the same as before the patch, and that's a good sign.
I really have to say one thing on that topic. Regardless of balance and stuff, like with characters and everything, I am just very pleased with the one extra V skill, the universal change, because it feels very fresh to play now, or much more fresh to play now, because there's a lot more stuff going on.
Yes.
A lot more new stuff going on, and it's more interesting than when we got VTriggered 2, in my opinion.
Yes.
Because they were very poor, and we didn't even need, like, they weren't even needed when we got VTriggered 2, in my opinion. I think we actually should have gotten V-Skill 2 a long time ago.
Yes. Yeah.
And it's a lot more fun and refreshing to play the game now.
So
Can I have a hot
still
take
have
about the
problems with
game?
Tell you. Huh?
Many V skills are, I don't know if you noticed, but many V skills are like, I'm going to spend some time doing the move, and then I'm going to buff one of my moves. Like, Borog is like that. Nash is like that.
Yep.
Alex is like that. I don't know if they're testing something for Street Fighter 6. I don't know. It's like they're testing a game mechanic.
It could be.
Because it's recurrent. Many characters have that. And Guile on top of that, but we'll talk later about him.
It could also be laziness.
Yes. I think they're tests. I don't know. I think they're testing the waters game
It could
mechanic
be.
wise.
I mean, we
Because
used to
they
have
really went
Omega mode
overboard.
in Street Fighter 4.
I can't wait
right?
for Ricky to start talking about Abigail.
Yeah, I'm actually looking forward to
All right,
that.
I think we should keep
I did
going.
not even touch Abigail. I just grinded Guile the entire time. But I watch a lot of videos
Yeah.
and I read the stuff that. I'm going to talk about. Whatever
I should
character you wanna hear about.
actually show people your tweet, Wr3ckwell, because like
Oh, there was Godlike, right?
the prediction. Let me try to set it
okay.
up. Maybe I can make it work. Give me a second, because this was.
I can tell you
like,
already.
I saw
Okay, you
it
show
and I
it.
was
I'm not
like,
gonna say anything.
wait, what? He actually
gonna say
predicted it
anything.
properly.
You just. I can tell you. You may call me a prophet. Okay. You may call me a prophet.
Uh-huh.
But Simon,
Let me
about
see,
what
let
you
me-
said earlier, like the game feeling fresh. I swear to God, when that update dropped, the game felt for me. It felt for me personally. It felt like it just got released. Yeah, I was like a little boy again, and damn, I couldn't sleep. All the things going on in my head, all the stuff I wanted to try. I didn't have that with Street Fighter 5 in forever. Absolutely
think-
crazy.
I think the balance is as good as ever. I have one main problem with the balance update. One thing I think they neglected a lot is that Colleen's VTriggered 2 is still 2 bars. And they didn't even do anything, like any nerf or anything on that. Is
I
the
disagree with that.
worst move in the game. You disagree?
Like, wait. You wanted VTriggered 2 to what? To get nerfed, right?
Yeah.
Okay, because I disagree with this. I think if they nerf Colleen's V-Trigger, then she's gonna just become trash.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, I would
And
nerf
that's what
it,
we
and
want,
I
man.
would buff
Like
other
the-
things, because the VTrigger is useless in my opinion.
Like, here's the thing. I think there are some V-Triggers that are designed to be strong and others that are designed to be weak. And I think that's good because it makes characters unique, right? There are some characters, people complain about Ibuki's overhead, for example, not being punishable, and on top of that, being comboable on hit, right? Which is a very unique thing in Street Fighter 5, but I don't even mind that. I think it's great that some characters break a certain rule from time to time. And let's be
Thing is,
real,
no one
if you
will-
nerf V-Trigger 2 of Colleen, she's just going to become trash, right?
Yeah.
No, not trash. That's actually
Yeah, but
exaggerating, in my
not
opinion.
tournament viable.
And no one will still ever use VTrigger. Like, they buffed it a little bit, but no one will ever use it because
Yeah.
VTrigger 2 is so crazy good.
Yeah,
That's-
but then they have to buff
that's the
V-Trigger
problem.
1. If Colleen's design
did,
is supposed to be that she has strong V-Triggers and it's a no-brainer that you're going to use V-Trigger 2, well, then the answer would be to buff V-Trigger 1, right?
Yes.
But I
I'm
kind of
against
agree with you,
no-brainer
Ixion,
tools in
on
general.
Like the idea that I think her VTriggered 2 is kind of stupid, right? And
It is
I
very
don't
stupid.
like this property of a lot of moves in Street Fighter 5 have this property of completely removing the neutral game essentially from the game. Like you pop V-trigger, like G for example, right? And then you instantly gain access to 50/50s, right? And Colleen's V-trigger 2 acts in a very similar fashion, right? It's very powerful. And I agree it's kind of stupid, but at the same time,
I think they could at least make it so that some of their like crazy fast dashes drain bar or something. Like at least do something like that.
I don't know, man. I just stand there and block, honestly, because standing fierce is the problem in VTrigger.
Yep.
You get hit by a standing fierce, you're dead. Like, I mean, I played Kage for a long time, and if you got hit by that, you were dead. There's
Here, Papa just said it. That would have been a change to VTrigger 2 I would have welcomed. Just her normals draining a little bit of bar.
yes,
Like Cody's VTrigger 1. They would be godlike. Her normals become better, like Cody's
Just a little bit.
VTrigger 1.
a little bit
And
of
why,
VTrigger.
why why shouldn't they drain a little bit of bar? So they're not just spammable. Yeah, they at least would have to think about when do I press hard punch and not be like, yeah, for real.
Yeah, they could
Fierce,
just drain
fierce,
like a very
fierce.
little amount. It would be more.
Yeah, very little amount. Yeah, I agree. I mean, I guess we're covering Colleen right now.
I guess we're kind of covering Colleen, right? But
So what do you
I think Ricky should talk about
yeah,
Abigail
Ricky
now.
should start. I agree because everybody, like, we all
Good,
got a character
but
so
I'm gonna
far.
do it a little different, okay? Because I didn't go in depth with my Brazilian characters. I read the change and thought about it a little bit, so I'm just gonna talk about all of them. But
What's wrong
make it a
with
little
Brazilian characters? I'm stupid. Okay, continue. Sorry.
Maybe I should start with Honda because obviously I'm a Honda main. You can see it with like Honda's above my head, so I'm a Honda main. That's obvious.
I actually don't know. Who
Okay, Honda, should we do it? I mean, the overlay says it's your main character, so we should start with
it
Honda,
obviously-
right?
Obviously, is my main character. No, I mean I put a lot of time in Honda, so
Let's see.
I don't know.
Where's
You
Honda?
actually
Probably down there.
Yeah, just go look for him. I actually know the changes. There's not much actually. They didn't change much. But I think what they did is kind of crazy. So just scroll down.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah. The first thing I didn't even try that, but his neutral jump hard punch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like Street Fighter 4 now.
Yeah, crazy. I didn't even try it. I read that and I was like, damn, we Street Fighter 4 again.
But
That must be so annoying. It must
But
be so annoying.
You could already direct it forward, couldn't you?
You could,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
now he
it's-
travels even further.
Uh-huh.
All right. Okay.
It's
I
like
didn't
Street
even
Fighter
notice
4
that.
now. I tested it this afternoon before the podcast, and it's exactly like Street Fighter 4 now.
Crazy. Yeah, can you scroll down a little bit? I think there are not
Sure.
too many changes actually.
Yeah, the new V-skill is crazy, though.
Yeah, the V skill. So I'm just my thoughts about Honda. I just read the whole thing. So his new V skill is basically it
Where's the
powers
V-skill?
up his next hands. Yeah, every version light to hard. Every hands version becomes +4 on hit. Yeah, usually they're +2, I guess. So non-comboable. Now after you activated a V skill, the next hands you hit is +4. Means you
Yeah.
can combo into short, into medium headbutt, which is crazy because I went to Grandmaster with Honda so fast by only anti-airing and walk up hard punch into medium hands or light hands. Yeah, it's plus on block. It's crazy safe pressure tool. There's a lot of chip and on top it does a lot of damage. Like you hit that 3 times a game, 4, and you win. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
And
Hang
now,
on, the V skill, do you
every
have to charge
time
it?
you hit a hard hands, you just get 300 damage or 300 plus damage. So you need to hit that shit 2 times and anti-air twice, and you win a game. The Honda must do so much damage now. It's incredible. Just reading that, and they buffed all his headbutts. Everything does more damage.
Question.
And you can cancel it off every normal. Like you can do standing heavy kick into hands now.
You can do that. Wow. Honda
Yeah,
must be
if they're powered up by V-skill 2, you can do standing heavy kick into hands. It's devastating.
It's a
Especially
pity no
standing
one plays
heavy
the
kick.
character anymore.
Yeah. It's
No,
I
like
think
that
it's
was my
wrong.
thought about Honda. Like he's just a damage train now. He must be
Yeah.
so much damage. It's
Uh-huh.
crazy. I
Yeah.
loved reading it, and I'm gonna try and like right now I'm just grinding Guile, yeah, because that character's a lot of work. But I'm definitely gonna try all the gimmicks the other characters have to offer, especially Abigail.
Abigail. Tires, man.
Okay, like, do you want to talk about Abigail now, or
Yeah. Honda's not much to talk about. Like,
Yeah.
You can read it. Increase damage, increase damage, increase damage, increase damage.
Yeah.
Everything does more damage.
Yeah.
I remember like
crazy.
people talking Honda is broken when he got released.
Well, the
Now-
thing is, because people said that because he works so well against the online meta game. Everyone is dashing and jumping, and you constantly just dash into headbutts.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Right.
I want to- do you think I got to Grandmaster because I'm a godlike player? No, I literally just sat there and anti-air headbutted, and when they just didn't know what to do anymore because they ate 5 headbutts, I walked up, fierce hands.
Yeah.
It's that easy. Yeah.
Well, I mean, the Twitterverse says that about every character. I remember them saying that about Kage. There was a guy that like stuck in my mind. He said like, if you don't think Kage is a broken tier, you don't know anything about fighting games. I remember that tweet, and we all know how it turned out. Like bottom 3 in the game.
Yeah, Pax
So I
said-
mean, yeah. If you don't think they were like the
Like
Twitter
Pax
verse-
said-
it happens every time a new character comes out, actually.
Yeah,
Oh,
think
when
it's
exactly.
stupid
Akuma
to
came
call
out, everyone said
characters
Akuma
on-
is trash.
Except Akuma.
Yeah, that was
Because
crazy.
they have
I thought
high
Akuma was
standards
bad.
for Akuma.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, next character. Yeah, we can talk
Let's
about
take a look at
Abigail.
Abigail.
Yeah, we can, because obviously Abigail. Do you have the tweet? Did you find the tweet?
Like the problem is showing the tweet is not that easy right now.
Yeah, then don't do it. It's basically a month. Like when they announced V-Skill 2. Yeah, I said on stream and I tweet like I predicted Abigail's V-Skill will be he pulls a wheel out of his ass and rolls it across the screen. That was my wish for Abigail's V-Skill 2 when I heard we're gonna get V-Skill 2. And damn, I got it.
Yeah, you know what?
Except
You know
the
what?
ass part.
Give me a second. I wanna make it work, but I need to kind of remove Ixion and
Bye, Ixion.
Oh my god, racist.
now I like there's a good reason for this. Or give me a second, guys. I'm gonna make you guys
Basically, what I wanted
disappear
was I just wanted Abigail
just
to
so
have
I
Birdie's
can show
hand,
you this.
you know?
I want to show
only
you.
thing-
I want to show you this tweet. Okay, give me a second. But I
You
need to
removed
remove all of you
everyone
guys.
except yourself.
yeah,
You're
because
narcissist.
yeah. This there's a good reason for this. Trust me. Okay.
This is a Jimmy stream now.
Bigotry.
Just one second, because this tweet is actually godlike. Where is it? Because I can't. I have to show. When did you tweet it? A couple of days ago, right?
15th of November. But you retweeted it.
I did retweet it. You're right. Let me see. So I should just find it by scrolling down a little bit, right? I should find it pretty easily. Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is.
Oh yeah, reply to Phil. Right, it was an answer tweet.
This tweet aged well.
Oh yes.
This is incredible, right?
Yeah,
Like
it is.
18th of November.
You may call me a prophet. I told you.
This is incredible. I actually can't believe this.
That's what you said before. Profit. Oh. I thought you said profit.
Prophet? No,
Oh,
no.
it's like what? Okay. Yeah, now I understand. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, basically the only thing I was hoping for is that Abigail gets Birdie's can, because that would help. It would be incredible for him. What he got is not Birdie's can, because we all saw he can combo the wheel. Yeah, you can hit the wheel, but the opponent also can hit the wheel. Okay.
That's what. Can you hit the wheel with like anything, or how
Yeah,
does it
you hit
work?
the wheel with normal. Like if you hit the wheel with a normal, it goes back. Like it rolls back to Abigail.
I've never seen the V-Skill 2, by the way. I've never played against Abigail with V-Skill 2 so
Oh,
far.
you will see a lot of it.
Yeah.
It's
So
amazing.
what's going on? Basically, it has a lot of startup, but I heard that even if you hit Abigail in the startup, the wheel still shows up. Like the wheel still rolls in, which is pretty crazy.
Cheater.
There are safe setups. He can cancel EX Abigail punch into the wheel, which is safe.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. And then what I saw Storm Kubo do a lot is he just combos the wheel with short jab and then does forward fierce and basically punches it into the air. You can't see it anymore, and it just falls down on you at some point.
Oh, really?
That's incredible. It's so crazy.
And you can juggle off it if it hits.
Yeah, right. If you like, you do a combo and the wheel hits, like you do, for example, I don't know, back fierce target combo, and the wheel hits. After the wheel
you can
hits,
do Abigail
crouching
punch.
fierce
Like
and Abigail punch.
Yes, yeah. It's crazy,
Absolutely
man.
crazy. So it offers, like, it opens up so much. I don't even want to think about it. The character has so much potential now.
But it's much more creative too.
Huh?
What was the previous V skill of Abigail? What is V skill 1?
The parry.
The parry?
Yeah.
And Abigail's parry is actually bad. You have
wow,
a high
okay,
and low
so this
parry.
is actually
bad. I always thought it was very underrated.
Yeah, the thing
it's a
with
parry.
Abigail's parry is since he has his defense is not the best. Yeah, throwing out a parry every now and then as an anti-air or in block strings is good because people are gonna empty jump, which gives you easy anti-airs, and they're gonna stop pressure. So yeah, having it is not that bad.
Yes,
but
fair enough.
What I don't like about the parry is that you have to cancel it into a special. You cannot do it like Ryu or Guile go into a full combo after. No, you have to cancel it into a special. So if you want to
go
damage,
back to
you would have to spend a bar every time. Yeah, go into Abigail run and do the punch. I didn't like that. This new V skill opens up way more.
Know that.
Way more.
I like it.
Potential.
I like it.
Gets you close. It's insane actually.
Speaking of Abigail run.
Yeah.
Abigail run.
Oh god. That's crazy. The new Abigail run is absolutely insane. It's absolutely insane. Like you can juggle with the while he's running. What was it? It was an anti-air, right? You do crouching
on the ground or anti-air.
Wait. What are you guys talking about? Where is it in the?
You can
Nitro
combo.
charge.
You know
Nitro
the stats of the EX
Nitro charge.
Yeah.
EX Nitro charge. Okay.
Yeah, but without the V-trigger. That's the V-trigger version. But I think it's the same.
What is this? Damage increased from 34 to 11.
Yeah, it's the steps. Like when he hits you, when he steps on you.
Yeah, he steps on you, and he corner carries you now.
So the steps usually did.
But what does it mean?
Damage.
Damage increased from 34 to 11.
It's another typo.
Increase.
It's another Capcom typo, man.
My God, Capcom, man.
Jesus.
Jimmy, can you do me a favor? While we're at it, can you scroll to G and show us G's crouching fierce changes?
Oh, do we have to talk about G?
No. We don't have to talk about G. But please just do it.
Jimmy talk about G a
Ixion
lot.
immediately triggered.
No, don't do it.
Ixion
please do it.
V-triggered.
Do it for me, please. We at Capcom typos right now. Please just.
I've
go to
actually
G.
I looked into the hitbox of the crouching fierce of G, and
I
it's
just
not a
wanted
major
to-
change. It was not
I don't-
changed.
I don't-
Oh, right.
What?
Best change,
What?
man. Best change.
Wow, man. Oh God.
Well, crouching
I wonder
hard
if
punch is still
changes are
crouching
good
hard
in
punch, guys.
Japanese. If it's a translation problem,
Best change, man. I love it.
or if even the Japanese patch notes are.
Yeah, but we can go back
I
to
don't know.
Abigail, man. I just want to show you that.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, right. So let's talk about Abigail properly. Exactly.
Yeah, so Abigail, Nitro charge, yeah? Go to, yeah, that's the all-around changes health. He now has 1,100, but yeah, so capable. So yeah, here we go. Reduce the damage. There they actually wrote it right. Reduce the damage from 20 to 10. So that means that like he hits you when he does Abigail run. You usually don't see it, but if you just don't do a follow-up, he does the hits with the step, like where he steps on you.
Wow, I didn't think they made damage.
They took away the damage because now, where is it?
It would be too much.
Here, changed so that it can hit airborne opponents. So you do not want to jump in on Abigail anymore
God.
if he has bar, because now
I
it's going to
already
look
hate
like
that
this.
run.
He's going to crouching fierce anti-air you and do EX Abigail run and just run. The 3 hits will just hit you, and he will follow up with the flip. It is full corner carry.
Full corner carry, yeah.
It's a full corner carry. He carries you from corner to corner with that. That's
And I mean,
absolutely insane.
If you get a standing combo, you can get 3 steps, then you get the punch, which crumples, and on
then
top
you
of
back
that,
fierce.
you get back fierce, and you get
Oh,
Oki as
yeah.
well. I mean, full corner carry and Oki on top of that.
Jimmy's
What?
face, man.
Best part.
Like for
Jimmy
real,
can't
what?
believe Look at him, he can't believe it.
Okay.
Abigail
This is
really
Alex
strong now
Ladder's
again.
ear, boys.
Alex later, like the original, right? Not Leather, not the Alex Leather.
Not Leather.
He actually
Alex
blacklisted me,
Leader?
so I can't play against him, unfortunately. So yeah, Rip me.
You're not missing out.
It's
I'm not missing.
absolutely
I
crazy,
am
man.
missing out.
Abigail
I'm
is
absolutely
rooting-
missing out.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. It's very entertaining to play against him. It's like an automatic stream highlight. when you play against Alex Slater. That guy's incredible.
Actually,
but he actually got much better. I played him 2 days ago, and I was kind of impressed. I think he's much better now. Like he's actually doing stuff. You will,
But that has
see,
always been
man,
the
if you
case.
fight him. I think he improved a lot.
No, exactly. He's not a bad player. The problem
he's
with
not.
Alex Slater has always been that at some point in the match, he will literally just give up and start
Yes.
doing stupid stuff that kills him, right?
Yeah.
And
Alex
if he
Slater
just
podcast.
stopped himself from doing that.
I mean, we're speaking about Abigail. We kind of had to mention him.
Yeah, no, but like seriously,
Singling him
I
out
mean,
for
now
an entire
it's
podcast.
now it's an Alex Slater stream. You're right about that. Maybe we should move on. Ixion is
Yeah,
right.
let's move on.
I wanted to
What else
ask
did Abigail
Ricky.
get?
Ricky, can I just ask you? Is
Uh-huh.
Abigail your main or not? I don't
No.
understand. No? Who is your main?
I don't have a main.
Oh.
Oh, that makes two of us.
Dude, I played Abigail for a long time. I played Birdie as long. I played Necalli as long. Now
That's something I wanted to talk about. Necalli's.
Necalli, we can talk about Necalli, yeah?
Okay, do we go to Necalli? Do you guys want to talk
Bro,
about
do it.
Necalli?
Yeah, it's
Well,
okay for
No,
me.
actually, Ricky, can you just say it like when it comes to Abigail, are you happy with the changes or I don't know,
Well, I
or do
really
you
like
care?
the changes. I really like the changes. Give him exactly what I wish for him, you know? I don't know how it's going to turn out, like with the wheel being hittable by the opponent. But yeah, you call that wheel, you have free get-in. Your opponent has to take the mix-up, and that's pretty good.
Mhm.
That's pretty good for him.
It's good.
And the anti-air buff is insane. That's insane.
Yeah.
I don't-
One
I don't
jump
really
in
like that.
when Abigail has bar and you're in the corner. That's
Uh-huh.
insane.
I don't like that. I already don't like Abigail.
I think it's gonna be pretty fun to play. Honestly,
So
I'm
in
almost
chat-
tempted.
In chat, we have the question: best, worst V skill 2. I guess we can talk about it after we go through some
Yeah,
the
closing
characters, right?
thoughts. Yeah, let's talk about let's finish this. Let's talk about all the characters, and then we're gonna get
Exactly.
creative.
Okay,
That's
like
fine.
I'm not
So
sure.
Necalli-
Like, did you guys want to talk about Necalli or
all
not?
characters, right? Do it.
Yeah, we can talk. I mean, I faced a lot of Necallis. Like,
Yeah, because Necalli is kind of good again.
my God, man.
He's a little more. He's a little more brain dead again, so people come back out of their holes. He's not boring. He's not boring anymore.
But I think it's completely insane that the puke V skill causes crumple.
Yes.
Like whenever it
I-
hits me, I'm like, what? Really?
One
Yeah,
thing
yeah,
that
okay,
bothers
one at a
me
time.
about it
Let's-
is
let's
I
give our opinions one at a time.
So V skill
Okay.
2. Okay, I'm just gonna give my 2 cents. Yeah, V skill 2 for me for Necalli is kind of like a bad birdie can. Yeah, but it's good because it's Necalli we're talking about. Yeah, so he does that thing. It slows down the gameplay a lot. Yeah. He does that thing. You cannot jump. Yeah, it's like with Birdie. You jump, you get DP.
Yeah.
You have to block it. You have to block it and take the mix-up against Necalli, and that really sucks. Yeah, Necalli's going to be always in your face if he plays right, always.
Yeah.
And he really doesn't have to take the risk with the V skill 1 anymore, because his dash is so quick. He's always going to be able to quickly backdash and do the vomit. On top of it being super annoying while he's doing it, he's not getting hit by fireballs. That sucks.
I don't think it's necessarily a worse birdie can either. Like it's
The thing is, it's not full
the
screen.
reward
yeah?
is higher on hit. So
Yeah, but it's not full screen. You know, that's why I'm
Yeah,
saying
I know.
worse birdie can.
yeah, that's
It
the only thing.
explodes after a few seconds.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
yeah, but
But yeah, I think it's really good because you can play it a lot safer without V-Trigger, while always being in your opponent's face. Yeah, he has to block that thing or give up a lot of space. If you want to avoid it, you either give a lot of space or you Birdie or Cody, because they can just nullify it with their medium kick, which is super dumb and it's getting fixed in February. That's crazy. They just medium kick over that thing, and because the hurt box of the medium kick kind of extends, the vomit thinks, oh, my opponent is in front of me, and just explodes and hits nothing.
Yeah,
It's kinda
Ed can
crazy.
do that as well with standing heavy kick.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Interesting.
Standing
But yeah, I'm
heavy
kind of
kick.
fan of
Yeah,
VTriggered 2
the
for
one that
Necalli.
jumps,
I'm a fan.
that does a little jump.
Huh.
Ryu can
Just
actually counter the
over.
V skill 2 pretty efficiently with Heavy Tatsu. Heavy Tatsu got a range buff, right? Which makes it looks kind of ridiculous how far I'm away, and you can still react to it. Like you can punish it on reaction with Heavy Tatsu with Ryu.
So you're going over the V skill, over the bubble,
Yeah,
and hit
yeah,
Necalli
it
in
actually goes.
recovery.
Yeah, it's
pretty crazy.
surprisingly effective, but you have to be pretty fast with your reaction. So if it happens in a moment you're not really expecting it, you're not going to be fast enough. But one more thing that I wanted to talk about this is I'm very confused on the hitbox of the puke, because it, like, I tried to parry it and
It's
you
very
wouldn't
hard.
believe-
I tried it with Guile. It's very hard.
I don't know what it is. I'm not sure what it is. You can parry it, but for some reason, 70% of the time when I tried that, I got hit.
Early.
And Ryu got a buff on the
Like,
range of the parry.
alternating in the same way that your character positions your hit when you're like in idle animation. Your hurt box is going like back and forth a little bit. Maybe that V skill is doing that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, and another change of Necalli that's pretty nice, making him a little more brain dead. EX Stomp.
EX Stomp
Now +2 on hit. On block.
I like that actually. I always thought the EX Stomp was lackluster.
Yeah, it
move
was useless.
from Necalli. Yeah, it was like, okay, you spend a bar to become -2. I always thought it was okay. So I
Or
think
you
he
do it in a
deserves that.
combo, and it's not as good as any other move you could have done.
Yeah.
Where's
No,
that
I actually
change?
like it.
Actually, where's that
I really
change?
like it.
I think Necalli is a winner in this patch.
Can you go up again, Jimmy? Wait.
Will anyone use
Yo,
these skills
what?
anymore? I wonder.
That's crazy, man. Standing hard punch.
Yeah,
no
it crush
counter.
counters
Ooh,
now.
the crumples.
Yeah, it crumples.
Oh, that's crazy.
And then you can do like dash in, sweep, or dash in DP.
Oh, that's actually crazy. I didn't even read that.
But it's not that huge deal because
Yeah,
you
the
need
thing
to
is-
do standing heavy punch into the buffer, like the anti-fireball move, the disguidance. I think it's
Yeah,
called.
but now
You don't have to charge
now
with,
that you
with it
know
now.
that now that we know that it's a crumple, in some matchups, I love to use standing hard punch as a footsie tool. For example, against Cammy's standing medium kick.
Oh yeah,
The hard punch is very good. So now I just don't have to cancel to just buffer into the slash anymore. I just do hard punch, and then when I get the crumple, I get my dash up sweep. That's pretty nice.
yeah.
I really don't like that though. That's just it's like more brain dead. Ugh, fuck. More crush
Yeah.
cancer.
I mean,
More crush
it
cats.
was
whatever.
to be brain dead.
What else
Like,
did they
that's
change?
the design.
You scroll down.
I think that's it.
Yeah, we already had the most notable changes.
Oh no, wait. Push back on second hit. This guidance.
I actually I was about to call you Ryu, Jimmy. The way I use heavy tatsu against the puke, I can do the same thing with my tragedy. So I feel very lucky to have the tragedy assault Nash. I can just react with that.
Yeah, but the characters that don't have anything are gonna have a very hard time against that.
Wait. Do I read that right? Is the
I think that's a typo. I know what you're referring to.
Plus now too.
No. I don't think it's the case.
Is it Valiant Rebellion? Is the
stomp.
stomp right?
Yes.
It says Valiant Rebellion normal. Change the advantage and block from -2.
I think it's a typo. I'm not
Plus
sure
one,
though. I
plus
didn't
two.
test.
Huh.
I know the EX was changed to +2, which was actually
Yeah.
super annoying because
Yes.
I tried to challenge it in season 5 recently and I got absolutely destroyed.
Yes. Yeah.
Is
So
he
you
actually
knew about
close enough so he can do a standing medium kick, crouching medium punch?
No.
Oh, okay.
But he can always
it's
turn it
just
into a
crouching
mix-up.
medium punch.
He can always turn it into a mix-up
Yeah.
because you have to
That's a good
respect it
move.
now.
I like
Yeah.
it. It's a good move now.
But it does have quite a lot of pushback, so it's not that scary. But
Yeah.
I mean, it gets scary
little
in the
scary.
corner. Though.
Oh, can we?
I think if you backdash after
I know
blocking it,
you-
you're mostly fine.
You don't want to talk about G, but G actually has, like, I love G's V skill too. I kind of want to talk about
Oh,
that.
the Q one.
Yeah, do you know what that V skill actually does?
No.
Yeah, it doesn't make you lose presidentiality levels.
Yeah,
for
right.
knockdown.
So,
for one knockdown,
yeah, the second part is actually my favorite
and you
part.
get more defense.
Yeah, you
right?
can stack that V skill up to 3 times.
Yeah, that's like
And-
Q. It's the
Yeah,
same.
and it just reduces damage by actually a lot. I tried it with a combo. I don't know what combo it was, but it was 175 damage without the V skill, and with a stacked V skill, level 3 V skill, it was only 115 damage.
Oh, wow.
That's pretty crazy, actually. Yeah,
That's-
I think it's gonna be the preferred V skill if you're not dealing with fireballs. But what happens in VTriggered 1 though? You don't have the big bubble to throw at your opponent.
Yeah,
it's a big
so you
minus.
lose a lot of I think you lose a lot of combo potential because of V skill 1. Yeah,
I mean, V-Skill 1 just does everything. Like, I don't understand how you can replace that. Like, it's so useful.
I don't know.
the thing is, what I was saying is that V skill 1 gives you so much burst damage, but imagine that V skill 2 is pretty fast. Okay, so just imagine a G being level 2 the entire match. Level 2 has so much damage potential out of anti-air. His conversions are very strong in level 2. So just imagine a G being in level 2 the entire match. Yeah,
I think it's gonna be useful against grapplers. Like
the damage
Give
throughout the entire match
Abigail.
is going to be way higher because he's
Yes.
just not going to lose that level if he
True.
does it right. Okay,
Fuck
that's
G.
what I thought, making it actually viable. V skill 1 is still the brain that it's in my opinion, it's still the no-brainer because the activation is still plus, right?
yeah,
They didn't change anything about that.
That's like the main
exactly.
change that I want to see, right? And they actually did that to Akuma. They changed one thing about Akuma that I absolutely love, and that's going from a neutral position, like essentially disregarding whatever the opponent does, into a gamble situation. I don't like that, and I want to see that removed for Akuma, which they did, and I'm very happy about that. But
Yeah,
they
I
didn't do
wasn't
it for
expecting
G.
that to happen. I was so happy when I read that, honestly. You mean the with firewall cancel, right?
Yeah, exactly. The whiff fireball
Yeah.
cancel, it shouldn't cancel on whiff, period.
No.
It just shouldn't. And
They also took away the cheesy chip kill with the fireball into the CA.
yeah. That's a nerf to Kage as well too.
what kind of cheesy
Maybe it
chip
was
kill?
like a universal thing.
Basically, if you did red fireball into super to do chip damage, the opponent couldn't V-reversal the first hit.
Yeah, but what did they change? I know why.
You
I
can
it's
be
because of the
reversal now.
hit stop. So what did they do about it?
You can be reversal now. You don't get chipped out for free.
Wait, so is that a universal change for any character?
It is
and-
for Kage and Akuma.
And if so, I wonder how they did that, because the technical reason why this was possible, and by the way, Ryu can do that as well, and I even have setups for that, is because of hit stop. If you can't V reversal a hit stop frame.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure if they can even add V reversal ability on a hit stop frame, because the whole point of hit stop is supposed to be that you're frozen. And I'm not sure if they can technically, like, I actually want to look into this because I'm surprised. I thought this was something they couldn't really work around, but apparently they can.
Yeah, they can. They did it.
Oh,
gotta
no,
test
no.
Ryu
look,
out.
Actually, Megaton Beef said, you can V-reversal the first hit of the red fireball now. So
Yeah.
maybe it doesn't work the way... Maybe you can still... No. It must be the hit stop. If you're in a block stun frame, you can always V-reversal. That has always been the case, even before. So they must have added V-reversal ability on hit stop frames.
Yeah.
Which would be interesting. Yeah. But, like, that's something... Okay, like, I'm actually very happy about that because it's something I didn't know.
Yep.
I want to test that with Ryu because maybe my setups don't work anymore and I should know about that.
yeah. I'm pretty curious
Yeah.
what you're gonna find.
Can we say that if G uses that V skill 2 right, that he is now the character with the most health in the game, right?
By far, yeah.
Oh,
G didn't deserve buffs.
I think G is gonna be one of the biggest season. Like G is gonna be insane, man.
I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure people are still gonna pick V skill 1, but I really
Yes.
like that V skill 2.
The thing with V-Skill 1 is like it's an easy anti-air, but he also has crouch. But
It's
then
an
he
easy
also,
way in as well.
he can also alter his jump arc with it. Like whenever someone anti-airs with a super or whatever, you just do V-Skill in the air and just escape it. Like it's so good for so many things.
It even beats medium DP of Ryu, by the way. Like, I literally died one time against G because he V-skilled mid-air and I medium DP'd and I cleanly lost.
damn
And
switch
then
the character.
It's the same thing with Alex, by the way. If he does his stupid dive move, it actually beats my anti-air.
This
Beats medium
Okay,
DP.
cool
for Alex, I
punch.
can understand. That's just Alex needs it actually. Yeah, G does not need stuff like
Yeah,
that.
G does not need that. But my proposition was actually to buff G in season 5, but remove his stupid guaranteed
Activation,
gambles. That was my proposition. I don't have a problem with G being top tier. I have a problem with G getting free 50-50s.
Yeah. It's
His command grab is still a problem, man. Every time I'm surprised, G can just go into a crouching jab, standing short string, and is still in range for that command grab. What? What?
yeah.
He's
What?
insane with that stuff.
And he has
Yeah.
OK after it again. It's better than Geef's light SPD.
Oh, he's the best grappler for sure.
Yeah, he is.
Like
But it's a slow command grab. You
no
can
debate
react
on
to it with a jump.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
sure,
do,
you
just
react
do,
to it.
do
React to
delayed
the
jump
arm
back, whatever.
moving.
Just
Just
react
get
to
right,
the
man.
store up
Just win.
animation.
You can whiff punish with it. I mean, you can like get out of a normal's reach and do command grab. To
You know,
whiff
they
punish.
should make his regular command grab same startup as his VTriggered 2 command grab. Then I would be fine. Yeah, make it
Yeah.
30 frame startup.
Oh
and I'm
yeah.
What? VTriggered
30
2
frame
command grab?
startup.
What?
Yeah,
VTriggered
the
2 has a.
VTriggered
You see, you did.
Yeah.
You,
You
actually
never
never saw
seen it.
VTriggered 2 of G, right?
Yeah.
I've only seen one of his. I haven't seen his other VTriggered. I don't know what.
I just
I
remember
think
his
he has
fist
a
explodes or
combo
something
ender,
like
the
that.
uppercut and an armored command grab with a slow command grab with arm.
It has huge startup, and he like raises his hand in the air
Yeah.
and react to it. If you're ready, still. If you're not ready, you're still gonna get hit.
Yeah.
And it does actually tons of damage in stun. It's crazy. I love that
Yes.
V-Trigger. I played that V-Trigger when I played G, but it's just V-Trigger 1 is just no.
No, the trigger one is the way to go, and it's
But-
still gonna be like that. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
another thing, can we talk about Rashid V-Skill 2?
Yeah, like let's go to Rashid. I mean, honestly, guys, we're kind of running out
Kill
of
me.
time, anyways, right? Let's
Let's
concentrate
let's
on some top tiers, starting with Rashid. How about that?
Yeah. I really want to
I have
talk
something to say on that.
I really still want to talk about Guile, especially with Schiacci. I know he had put a lot of time in it too. So
Yeah, I
later,
mean, yeah, sure.
for
Let's finish the character and then we
Yeah.
can talk about Guile.
One thing, what I find funny with Rashid, like, he was barely nerfed at all. I mean, some normals were nerfed, right? But I think Capcom's thing is always seems to be to create word of mouth in different ways. Like, I started to think maybe they on purpose made so many faces so unbelievably ugly in the game so that people would just talk about it. So chat would go ham in chat, you know? Like,
I
yo,
don't
what
think
is that
so.
face? So, and now I'm thinking maybe they do the same with Rashid because they know everyone hates Rashid. So they're like, let's buff him, and then everyone will like be super active in chat and like spamming
Yeah.
notes and stuff.
Yeah.
You know, just a theory.
I think they have.
You can continue.
I think Rashid's V skill 2 is bad for the game overall, and
Oh,
I
it seems
think they
crazy.
should just revert it and make another V skill because it's just I don't know.
Try again.
It's like El Fuerte but top tier, and I don't want to live in a time like that. I don't want to deal with that.
Remember,
I
the
didn't
season when everyone
experience-
said Rashid was.
I have never played against a Rashid player with V skill 2 so far. I can't even talk about it.
The thing is, I never played against a Rashid since the update. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, there are not many Rashids in Europe.
I guess so.
Usually I
Yeah.
had like 3 or 4 Rashids I encountered almost every day.
Oh yeah, I didn't.
me
Never
some
played the
guys.
Rashid with V skill 2, but I already hate it. It's such a bad game design.
It
So I'm
seems
so
really,
salty
really
about it.
strong. Honestly,
Oh god, man.
No, it's not. It's not that strong. Just to learn it, man. It's just a DP bait, a throw bait. Can be plus on block.
You
and
don't
plus
know
on
where to
nose.
block.
Nah, that move is not good.
No, they should revert it.
wait,
It's-
DP bait?
wait.
How is it a DP bait?
because it
Because
goes
you
back.
can basically jump over the opponent, bait a crosscut DP, and then go back with the V skill.
Yeah.
Crosscut
do
DP
you
will come
activate
out,
V
and
skill
you get a
mid-air?
punish.
Can you activate that V skill mid-air?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's the
I thought you started
problem.
from the ground.
No, that's the problem. It's an air dash.
But it also has like a startup animation if you like just activate it from the ground, doesn't it?
Yeah, but you don't know where he's gonna go. Trust me.
I saw it in a few videos. Yeah, I saw.
Oh
it.
wow, I didn't know that. I
You can
actually
activate
didn't know
it
that.
anywhere. Okay, I thought you had to activate it from the ground.
I thought it was
No.
problematic
Mid-air,
for
okay,
people
that's
with no
even more
DPs.
stupid.
I thought I
Believe
could
me,
just
that thing
DP
is
it.
busted. That thing is busted.
You're gonna see. Like, just wait and experience it. It's gonna
Wait, but how
it's
does
gonna
that
be
make
some highlight material.
how does
trust
that
me.
make any sense? His V skill 1 isn't that useful, right? So like normally Capcom, if your V skill 1 is trash, your V skill 2 is equally trash, right? And
They seem to do that like, pretty consistently across the board, actually.
Mm.
wow, that's interesting. Wait,
No,
wait,
it's
wait.
absolutely
That doesn't
busted.
make any sense. Like, why would they? I'm actually kind of confused right
That's what I'm
now.
saying. They want to create word of mouth. They want everyone to just go ham in chat and just make everyone
Yeah,
talk about the
Ixion is
game.
saying that because
the thing
it's
is, some
just-
people, some people just want to see the world burn, and they created that V skill.
Yeah,
Like, there's
yeah.
no such thing as bad.
I want to know the
publicity.
guy
That's
that
the thing they're doing.
designed
Okay,
want to get
okay.
to
What
know
character beats Rashid?
I don't know.
Rashid.
I have no clue.
Rashid. Oh, you just play the mirror match, right?
Mirror match, yeah, I guess. It's the
I guess
only
I gotta learn
555 he
Rashid
has. Yeah. What's the character with the best anti-air? I think Nash.
No, Birdie, right?
What?
On the X side, it
What?
has for
Nash
example,
has the best anti-air?
for that situation.
Oh, for that situation.
Yeah.
You mean the crouching medium punch or what?
No, the X side.
Decide.
Oh,
first.
oh
yeah,
my god, hell no.
Horizontal range.
Hell no. I mean,
Okay.
So what's
Okay,
better
but-
than that? What's better than
just
that?
take like Karin EXDP or something.
I don't know.
Yeah,
better.
but EXDP shouldn't really count because you can't do it all the time, right?
Yeah.
Well, so we should rephrase that. What is the best non-invincible anti or what?
Let's
Right.
rephrase that.
I mean, I
what's
would
the best
say,
anti-air to counter Rashid's V skill 2. That's my question.
The
Yeah,
thing it
nothing,
can go
nothing.
behind you, so EX sides shouldn't be good for that because it doesn't have like a hitbox behind.
Then
So
I
I
guess Rashid's own heavy mix.
Heavy mixer, right? Heavy mixer.
Yeah.
So in order to beat
That's
Rashid,
what
you
I
have to
said.
learn
The
the
mirror
match.
is the answer.
Yeah.
I mean, we have Birdie crouch meter punch still, even though
Hey,
though it
Cody.
wasn't.
Cody is a good suggestion. V skill 1. How about that?
But it's slower. It's way slower than heavy mixer.
I heard Birdie's crouching medium punch is ass now.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Now it's a regular anti-air that just anti-airs in front and not a cross-up.
No, flash
Damn.
kick is not a good idea.
Wait.
it's so
What
easily
was the change? What was the change?
They changed Birdie's and
Sakura's crouching.
Oh,
fierce
the
is
Birdie's
insanely good,
Birdie's crouching medium punch is hilarious. It actually
Probably
makes
Urian.
it
Urian's
actually
back
makes
heavy kick.
Ryu versus Birdie and might make it in Ryu's favor. Just the crouching
Urian's
medium
what?
punch change because they it doesn't hit cross up anymore. The crouching medium punch. Let's
Yeah.
You know who has an insanely good anti-air, normal anti-air for no reason?
I think we should finish Rashid, guys, and then
yeah,
we're
we
gonna
should
move
finish
on.
Rashid.
Let's
Right.
stop going to other topics. I
Yeah,
think that's
true.
the best idea. Let's finish Rashid. Do you have anything else to say about him? Like the
Yeah,
V-skill
besides
team
V-skill.
it's crazy, man. I think it ruins the game single-handedly. Like they did such a good job with most characters, but that V-skill has the potential of ruining everything they've done with the game.
Right. They changed the crouching medium punch quite like there's quite a lot of interesting changes. They're like a mix of a nerf and a buff, which I find interesting, like changing crouching medium punch from +1 to -2, but at the same time,
Really? That's
yeah,
pretty crazy.
it's -2 now, but it forces stand on hit, so the combo ability is better on hit.
But that's more of a nerf. Than,
But
in my opinion.
it was more about the pressure than the combos.
Yeah, right. Crouching medium punch was an insane pressure tool because of +1, right?
Yeah.
And now that's gone. So I guess overall it's a nerf, but still, like it's faster now. It's 6 frames instead of 7. So they changed quite a lot about it. That is that should be considered. And
That's
like
very
not-
good. I had no idea they did that. That's great to know, actually.
I think the mixer. I think medium mixer used to give Oki, but now it doesn't.
Yep.
Yeah,
something
it
like
doesn't.
that.
that's
Yes.
gone now.
Oh, nice.
But I think it's if you do the full animation, if you mash. If you don't mash, it's still gonna give you Oki. So you either choose the corner carrying potential or the Oki. If you get the corner carry, you get no Oki if you're not in the corner. And if you don't mash, you don't get the corner carry. So you have to choose now.
The hell is with the airborne eagle spike? Big nerf, man. Fix the camera's behavior on hit and block. Was it something?
In general, I
Big
gotta
nerf.
say, it feels kind of out of place for Rashid. Like now that we've discussed the V skill 2, I honestly thought when I initially took a look at Rashid, I was like, well, Ryu can probably anti-air consistently with the his V skill 2, which he can't, and I didn't know about that. And it felt like, okay, other than that, like Rashid didn't really get nerfed a whole lot, so. But now that I know he has a great V skill 2, and seeing that overall he didn't really get changed a whole lot, he's probably going to end up being really strong in season 5.
Yeah, but the crouching fierce nerf is pretty big. 4 frames.
Can Rashid's V skill 2?
What is the crouching fierce nerf?
Okay, never mind.
Recovery nerfed. It's more whiff punishable now.
But that has always been
Thank
the case.
God, man.
Like I could easily bait it out and sweep as a punish.
4 frames are recovery on whiff and expanded the hurt box.
That's
Right,
godlike.
I didn't have
Absolutely
issues with punishing it in season 4.
But now it's gonna be even easier, or you can bigger whiff punishes, like
Yep.
with bigger normals.
Yeah,
It's
but
good they did that for a lot of normals. Birdie
Yeah.
standing hard punch. Holy
Yeah, that's a very good change. Even Bison's down forward heavy punch. It's
Yep.
yeah, it's a great universal change.
Yeah,
Ixion
yeah.
wanted to say
I totally agree
something
with that.
about what did you want to say?
I mean, whiff punishes are always hype, right? They're always hype, like crazy whiff punishes. So I think it's a very good change.
I agree. Overall, like a good general change to make moves easier.
I've
more
hated
punishable.
or always hated Rashid's crouching fears so much I even named one of my emails after.
I mean, I think everyone hated it.
Yeah, I think
It
everybody hated
basically kills the neutral because he will just spam it against some characters. So, I mean, brain dead things are never good.
it. Yep, I agree.
All
Okay,
right.
so
Anything
let's
else to
move
say
on.
about Rashid?
Yeah.
Let's move on.
Let's move on. Okay, next in line is Karin. Right after that, I guess it's a great character to talk about as well.
Yeah.
I have no idea what the V
tier.
skill 2 is.
I don't think it's very good, but it may be
A V
better
skill 2 is
than-
basically Chun's back hard punch, right?
Yes.
Yep.
I still have to toy with it. I didn't test it, but I mean, I saw it. I just did it twice or 3 times, and that's it. I don't know if it's actually useful.
I think it also
I haven't
triggers
seen
crash
it.
counter, if I remember.
Yeah,
correct.
it's a crash counter. It can combo, and you can charge.
So it's basically like Cammy's V skill. It's one of those Cammy V skills, you know, that they all one of a kind. Just another crash counter button.
I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna beat the other one because it's not a combo ender; it's a combo starter.
Oh, standing medium punch increase the pushback distance on block.
Yeah, that's nice. They killed it. They killed the throw. You get no Oki from that in the corner. Like,
I'm
she
really
gets
worried about that
pushed
change,
away.
actually. I'm really worried about this because this is somewhat of a universal change as well. A lot of throws got nerfed in this regard,
Yes.
right? And I felt
Now
like
you just don't tech anymore at all. Like always take
Yeah,
throw.
right.
And always take throw.
even before, like in season 4, teching was a stupid idea to begin with, right?
Yeah.
Like if you tech, you die essentially in Street Fighter 5.
No, it's
And-
even a worse idea. That's what you're
exactly,
saying.
and I don't like that
Yeah.
because it makes the defense even more brain dead because you're just gonna take the throw. You're just gonna take the throw to go back to neutral, and there's no reason to worry about it. And this is something that actually worried me since season 2 because when Ryu got nerfed, people just stopped teching, and I couldn't do the damage with Ryu anymore because even though I knew they're not gonna tech, I can throw them for free, and it's the only option I really have. Even though I knew that, I still couldn't do the damage, and I think that's bad. If you know what your opponent's going to go for, you should be able to beat it somehow, right? And in Street Fighter 5,
But I think
I
I feel this opens up new options because she's so far away when she hits the grab. If she wants to grab again, she's got to walk forward, right? So what are you going to do if you see her walk forward? You're going to try and interrupt with buttons, which in turn gives her the chance to do a walk up forward and then immediately hard kick. Yeah, so there's going to be new options Yeah, there's going to be new pressure.
Yeah, but they're gonna be a little bit weaker, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's okay if
Absolutely.
they're a little bit weaker because they were goddamn strong before.
They didn't kill it, but they made it, I don't know, bearable, I guess.
I
don't
know.
mind it personally.
I'm not quite sure what to think about this. I'm not quite sure what to think
I understand
about...
your viewpoint, Jimmy, that it just makes it even more obvious that you should just block,
Exactly.
Like, now there's even more reward for just doing that. I understand that.
I kind of feel shimmy only going to be viable when you're in a situation.
In a stun situation, yeah.
Or stun, kill or stun situation.
Yeah,
then the
yeah,
shimmy's
yeah.
going to be viable.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it's a necessary evil because throw loops were bad for the game. I remember.
I agree.
Man.
I agree.
Throw with light kick, throw with light kick, frame trap with light kick. I mean, no.
No,
just-
It
You're
was
right.
very boring, honestly.
Come on.
You're right. That was a problem. Absolutely. Well, anyways, what were the other changes that we should talk about with Karin?
There's not much actually.
There's really not that much, right?
no.
Yeah.
She got
It's
a lot of
mostly
stun
the-
nerfs. Like a lot of moves
Yeah.
deal
Yeah. Oh
less
yeah.
stun.
Yeah. Right.
And I like that change. I really like
Yeah.
that.
Basically, she does less damage, she does less stun, and she doesn't have the fake throw loop in the corner.
Exactly. Which
Yeah, that's basically what we wished for Karin, right? Because
Yeah, that's
she did insane damage and stun.
That's perfect.
But at the same time, it really doesn't change her that much then, right?
No,
Like,
but
what
no,
made
still
Karin
because,
strong... What
She's
made
just going
Karin
to be played the
strong-
same, you know?
Yeah.
But
You
the
need
player
one more
just
guess.
needs to...
Exactly
Yeah,
like
you-
King of Frogs says, you need one more guess to finish your
You know,
opponent.
right, yeah.
But at the same time, you're still going to get this super powerful ability to... You just need to land one crouching medium kick as Punk.
Yeah.
Like, Punk is not going to... I don't feel like Punk is going to do worse with Karin.
No.
than 55.
He did good already in the community. So it's I didn't notice any big differences. The game plan was pretty much intact.
Yeah, exactly.
Is Karin the character with the most damage potential of connecting one crouching medium kick?
Right now, I don't know. Kage is pretty good as well now, man.
Thing is,
Because
I
she was
feel like
always
tier
crazy
list
with that.
got changed
Yeah,
a
she
little.
was-
Like
yeah.
every character that was low tier before, like we now have a really, really strong mid. Yeah, a really strong mid. A lot of characters that were low tier just get pushed to mid.
Yes.
The top tiers, or every top tier but Rashid, got pushed down a little bit. Yeah, Akuma is now, he's still really strong. Yeah, but just not dumb anymore. Karin's the same. She's really
Yeah.
strong, but you need one more.
She's not
guess.
dumb. She's strong. She's not dumb anymore.
I think this is the most well balanced version of the game so far because like,
we'll see. There are a lot of crazy things in this
I
match.
think it is.
That
yeah,
is
I
true.
love that
We'll
they
see.
made the game crazy. That's what makes it feel so fresh. Because I think Street Fighter 5 became stiff, you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. That's what I've been
I agree.
saying.
The
Like, you just
crazy
need
thing
new
is,
things,
is
you
what
know?
the game makes fresh now.
All right, boys,
something
let's
you
move
know.
on, please.
Yes.
Let's move on. I know we have
Let's
a lot
move
to
on.
say, but
So
let's
what
finish our homework.
what other top tiers should we talk about?
Thank you.
Rashid, Bison. We talked about Bison, right?
No,
We
no.
did not.
Slightly. I mean,
Yeah,
let's
like a
talk
little
about
bit.
Bison. Come on.
Okay, let's talk
Let's touch
a bit
Bison.
more about Bison. There it is.
Okay, so down forward heavy punch is worse now. It's more with
Yep.
punishable. The V skill 2 is my god, man. I think it's gonna be the new best.
Oh my
Okay.
god, it seems so good. Like you can
But
just
you
use
can
that against
interrupt
Fireball,
it.
can't you?
If you see it coming, you can just
yeah,
do a medium and get the
everyone
full
says that all-
count.
every time. I know, but
I didn't have
like,
to deal
do
with
when
it.
someone jumps. You can do one to throw fireballs. You can do it like many situations.
Yeah.
It's really
And
strong.
what's really bad about the V skill, or what's really annoying about it, is I can't tell it apart from the forward dash.
On the dash.
Oh yeah,
And,
that's the thing.
Because every time I see the teleport, I'm immediately going into this, I'm going to press light punch to interrupt the dash. But now the V skill actually catches me if I do that. So
Nah, I think
have
he's
to-
gonna get used to it.
that.
It's just my
yeah, so I really wonder
Visually.
how good it's going to end up after I get used to it properly.
The thing is, V skill 2 is pretty slow. I saw a lot of players punishing it on reaction.
Yeah,
Like,
it's not brain dead. You can react to it.
but the thing is, if they do it from a dash distance, that's the thing. If they do it full screen, you always know, okay, he's going to turn up behind me. You can medium punching at the counter.
No, you know
but-
what the problem is? The big problem. You
Yeah.
didn't talk about this. He can do the Dulcim mix.
Oh, with
Yeah,
the EX Psycho Fireball?
He goes behind you, and the ball hits you in the cross-up.
Oh wow, yeah, that's a
And
problem.
he combos from it.
I keep forgetting that Bison has one of those extremely good fireballs.
That's
The
bad.
thing
Ryu
about
can just
Bison is that
parry
he needs to rely on dashing to approach with it, while others with those kind of fireballs can just walk fast behind it. But it's still like such a good tool.
No, it's
But
good.
I keep forgetting. Or people keep forgetting about that move, I think.
He's gonna be very strong still. I don't know why they changed the voice on the Psychopath.
What?
you
No, I know why. I know why. Because you're supposed. I actually complained about this because the light and the medium elbow of Alex has the same voice line.
Oh, you're
That's a problem.
right.
Because
it's only
then
the medium and heavy.
exactly, and you can actually punish it based on the voice. You know which version you used.
Yeah. You're right.
And that's important.
Right.
So that's actually an important change.
No, I didn't
this is
see it
actually a great nerf.
Yeah. I didn't see it that way. Now that you mention it,
Change the voice.
change the voice.
It seems so ridiculous, but it actually makes a
it's
difference.
not. You're right. You're right.
It makes
You're
a difference. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the same thing as Poison when she does her EX whips.
Yeah.
Even though you can tell with the one that hits low and stuff, but yeah.
Yeah.
Same principle.
All right. Anything else to say about him? Do you know anything else about him?
Not
don't know.
What I
Really,
find
his other
interesting with
changes.
Bison is that people seem to hate on Bison so much nowadays, but I actually don't really mind facing him.
No,
I
me
think
too.
it's
But
one of
it's a
the-
little bit awkward because you have to jump a lot. I mean, at least me as Kage, I can't zone him out. So
But I think
It's-
what people don't realize that against Bison is that when he does the Psycho Axe and he's +1, it's actually I tend to challenge him after that with a light because then he's forced to go into his light combo, like the combo that doesn't do much damage. And just by doing that once in a while, you just get him off him. So you don't experience that eternal plus pressure.
yes,
If you just dare
Yeah.
doing that every
You
now and then.
have to challenge him, actually.
of course, yeah, you do. You're not
Yep.
eating the whole sequence.
I don't think
I
he's
mean,
that horrible a character. I actually quite like.
no, I
facing
like him. I like him. I mean, not
And you
many,
can always
not many
dash under
players
the EX Delta
are
burst.
successful with him. After all, it's
No,
just
I
like
agree.
two
I think Bison
hot dog
is
and problem
fine.
max. That's it.
Like, he's not a problem. I feel he's not a problem.
Whenever he does EX
It's-
Delta Burst and do the follow up, the one that was completely cancer in the first season, if you react to that every time and just dash under, you get a big good punish on that.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
not
yeah,
that
yeah,
hard
yeah.
to do actually.
Yeah.
You just need to learn that, and you'll have such a much better time against him. But then again, the higher you get in levels, the less they will do that. But
Mhm.
a lot of beginners really should
They
learn.
spam it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Move on.
Akuma. I want to talk about Akuma. Let's talk about him.
What is there to say about Akuma? The string got nerfed with the pushback.
Akuma is
for
important
crushing
because he's a
minion
top
punch.
tier that people talked and complained about a lot, right? So we
I
should
think
talk
he
about
was
him.
fine in the previous season. He was OP. In the
Everything
others.
was fine, but the with fireball cancel.
Yep. That was
Yeah,
the only thing that
I
he
said
Oh, and
that,
the
yeah.
critical art chip kill. I wasn't fine with that either.
And they both got nerfed. So
Yeah, so I was surprised. How did they actually do this right? I was so surprised. I never thought they would do something this right.
I want to see how
Let's
they
not
actually,
jinx it.
Is it in the change log here the fact that you can't ship out anymore like that without you being able to do
I think it's
reversal?
a general change.
It is there. It is there.
Oh,
Where is
there?
it? Where is it?
It was on event hubs at least.
No,
It was
man,
on
it's
event
not
hubs.
there. It's not there.
It was. I'm quite
Because
sure it
I
was.
don't know how they would change it. I would love to see the technical reason how they changed it.
No, it's
it
not
should
there.
be. Shouldn't it be at the top of the list? The universal
I'm
change.
so sure that it was on the patch notes that came on event hubs.
Oh wait.
before I came
It
here.
was maybe you're right. Maybe it was like the universal changes.
Yeah, go to the top. I think it's the last one of the universal changes.
Behavior after a certain part of an attack that
Yep.
draws the opponent in hits. Fix the phenomenon where such.
No, that's
no,
not it.
that's not it. That's not it. The free state. This is also not it.
Mhm.
This is also not it. And the guard break with armor. No, it's not a universal change. So
Right,
I'm so sure I saw it though. That's weird.
maybe I just didn't see it here. Like maybe it's somewhere here that I didn't.
It's
see.
there though. Like it's a thing.
Okay, because then there's a lot of testing because this was not an Akuma specific thing. Every character that had a fireball
Yeah.
could do that. Even Zeku could do that with his scythe, whatever his move is called. He could do that as well.
Yeah.
I love reading Akuma changes, man. Look at all the moves names. I have no clue what.
Yeah, I have no idea
I have
what
no
this
clue.
is.
Yeah.
Anyways, a lot of stuff with the Akuma got changed. Like most notably, crouching medium punch having more pushback on block.
That's the biggest nerf.
That's like a really big nerf actually, and I'm very happy about that.
I don't know, man, because
They
I
actually
think people
removed
are
it from
just
Akuma
gonna
and gave it to Ryu.
like you need to
Now-
be careful with the nerfs because
Can
if
he?
the
Can he?
character-
Can
Yeah.
he still do the double crouching medium punch into standing medium punch string, or is that
No,
gone now?
he cannot do that anymore.
No, it's gone.
Nice.
That's gone.
I don't know, man, because if you nerf a character too much, the notable players are gonna switch off it.
Yeah. The Akuma player is now going to play Rashid.
Like
man.
I'm gonna be disappointed if Tokido drops Akuma. I don't want it to happen because
I don't
I'd
think
rather
Akuma
see.
is bad.
I would rather see a nerf for crouching than crouching medium punch. I want them. Like I think they should have done the hurt box change on his crouching fears the same way they did to Rashid's crouching
I
fears.
think they already did that in season 4 or so.
Okay.
Like officially, they added a bigger hurt box. I remember somewhere they changed that, but it's still ridiculous.
yeah.
By the way, they didn't do anything with Balrog standing heavy kick, did they?
no, I
they-
don't think so.
No, of course they didn't. No.
But I mean, that's not a move you're using the neutral. much.
Yes, it is.
I don't know.
It's super good in neutral.
I don't
It's
know,
really
man.
good.
Well,
No,
it's
it is
an off
good.
track.
Yeah.
I think it's
that's
not
an-
like Rashid's crouching heavy punch or Bison's down forward heavy punch level.
I don't know what move you're talking about right now, actually.
Borog's standing heavy kick. It's not as good as those normals. I don't think
Nah.
it's that dominant. And I mean,
I think it's really
are you
crazy.
seeing any Borogs in like top 8s in big tournaments? No. So I think the character is fine. Nobody's
but when
playing.
you see them,
there are
they
like
always
two
do
Borog
that.
players.
Character can be fine, but a move can still be super stupid. But this
I
is
agree.
not.
Did you see?
Yeah.
Do you know what the V skill 2 of Balrog is? When we just added?
Yeah, I know about it. I
kind of-
played
kind
a
of
little bit
brain
of him. It's good. But giving the overads, like not having the overad, not having the possibility.
Yeah,
of-
but every version of dash straight being plus on block is kind of dumb.
it's plus on block and you can combo off it.
It's kind of crazy. Full screen
All of
dash
them.
straight, hard dash straight, plus on block. He's
Yeah.
always in your face.
And then you combo another dash straight or any X dash straight after
Yep.
it.
Maybe we
It's
should
strong,
continue
it's very strong.
Akuma or finish Akuma.
Yeah, let's anything else to say about Akuma?
Yeah, I don't think there's
know.
anything else to say, right? I
I
mean,
mean-
the light red fireball is closer on block, which makes it easier to punish. That's
Yeah,
a notable
that's
change
nice.
because it was a very popular option as well.
After standing medium.
Oh, right. What is his V skill 2?
I don't know. I
It's
think
right out of Dragon Ball.
he's
Like,
charging
something round.
V-trigger with that. Like
Yeah.
he enters the Messats pose and he
Yeah.
starts
Oh,
charging
yeah, I
the
remember it
V-trigger.
now.
But I'm not quite sure what it does, to be honest, right?
And it has
unfortunately,
follow-ups.
it's not here.
It has a hit, like you can combo in it. And the
Yeah.
gimmick is you can hold it down, and he's like in Dragon Ball, be like, yeah,
exactly.
all the way up.
But I don't know. I don't think it's going to be used.
I mean, his V skill 1 is really, really good. So
Yeah, exactly.
Mm.
It's not stronger than V-Skill 1. There's no way
Mhm.
it's going to be stronger.
Okay,
Move on.
let's move on. Right. What do you
Are we
guys
done
want to
with
say?
top tiers?
Did we
Do you
cover
have
all
anything to say about Zeku?
That's a good question. What about Zeku?
I don't know anything about the new V-Skill. I think there are some setups with it, like some post-stun setups where you call the Hawk and you get the bomb and then you combo off it, but that's all I know.
I know one very important
I
thing
know.
with Zeku's V skill 2 is that when the Hawk drops those bombs,
Mm.
Nash can't V skill absorb it.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah, I don't know much about him. I know
It's a
that
projectile.
crouching medium kick in old form is cancelable. That's very important.
Wait, what did you say?
Crouching medium kick in old form is special cancelable now.
Okay.
Yeah. There
So
it
you
is.
can check people walking back. It's always the same thing. They are giving character tools to deal with the meta. The meta is walking back out of throw range. You block and you hold back. So many characters are getting tools to deal with that. It's the case with Kage and it's the case with Zeku. So if a character is walking back out of hold, you just do crouching medium kick into Gram, and you check him, so he stops walking.
You're right.
back.
It is a thing that people started doing more.
That's the meta. That's
walking
the
back
main
on block, and the
meta.
only thing you can do is like guess it and just sweep them like or something.
Yeah, I do it all
Yeah.
the time. I used to do crouching medium kick into the X Tatsu with Kage as a read. I mean,
Yeah, not on
for
reaction.
people walking back all the time, and people were complaining. Yeah, that's the only things I know. Those are the only things I know about him. Don't know anything else. I don't play the character anymore. So I don't know. Anything else to say, you guys?
I'm clueless, man. I don't know anything about Zeku.
Yeah, same.
That's all, man. Like the crouching medium kick being cancelled. The V skill is good, but I don't think it's gonna replace V skill 1 because the side switching in Street Fighter 5 is super important, and that's what you get with V skill 1. So I don't know. I still have to see what happens with V skill 2 if we get some setup, some crazy stuff. But for now, V skill 1 is still the best, in my opinion. But it's way too early to tell.
Esu Hasa in chat pointed out that standing light kick got nerfed on Zeku.
Oh, really? You can't melee that anymore.
Young
I don't
standing
know.
light kick. Here it is. Less active frames. Recovery increased.
Active frame though. Oh, that -2 on block. Wow. Okay, that's huge.
Oh my god, from +3 to -2. Okay,
That's
wow.
huge.
Okay,
Wow.
that's really big, right?
That's a huge nerf.
That's a pretty big nerf. Yes.
Wow. All right. Yeah. I mean, we'll see. I guess.
Maybe you should talk about Ed.
Do we want to talk about
let's
Ed?
talk about Ed. My man.
Sure.
My man, Ed. Okay, so my hot take is that Ed is gonna be top 10 in this match.
Okay.
Ed
Let's
is-
hear it.
Let's hear
Ed
it.
is insane, man. Ed is such. It's a completely different character. Like, I don't know if you saw Infiltration getting to grand finals in the last chance qualifier, only using Ed, but the character is insane. Like, first and foremost, you have a Cammy-like block string. You know the 3 hits. You go standing light kick, crouching light kick, and crouching light punch into hands. And you can check people walking back. So you can go standing light kick into throw, and if they start walking back, you can do standing light kick, crouching light kick, and crouching light punch, and hands, and it's all gonna connect.
And
That's
hands
the
is
first-
also safe on block now, in case you fuck up.
Hands are safe on block. They travel further, so you can do buffered crouching medium punch, which is super good, into hands, and it's gonna combo from almost any range. But most importantly, you can do crouching light punch that has a huge hitbox now, buffered into hands, and that's gonna beat 90% of the other normals. Like you're not beating a light punch buffer in the neutral. Light punch is huge now.
But there's the priority. You can get crush cancer.
Yeah, but you can make people whiff punish. You can make people whiff, and you can whiff crushing medium punch. Like
I also
pressure
read
you
that
get
they did fixed or whatever the priority system, so you're less likely to get a DP accidentally instead of the hands now.
Yeah. You don't get the upper by mistake now. Trust me, when you see the new range of it, you're gonna realize how strong that character is. I think he is the strongest run and gun character in the game, right? Like the Infiltration playstyle. When I saw the character buffs, I said Infiltration is gonna main this guy. I didn't know he was planning to play him, but then I realized he picked him, and in like 1 week of practice, he got to grand finals in the last chance qualifier. With
What do you say about the V skill? So the V skill 2 is an anti-fire.
V skill 2 is it fixes the problems against like the Shotos, because I think Ed really struggles against the Shotos because he can't use standing heavy kick. But now he doesn't need to.
Will you still
Yes.
use V skill 1? Okay.
Yes.
So
You're
it's
still gonna
matchup,
use
very
V skill 1.
matchup dependent. So
Yeah, and V trigger as well, because like for example against Vega, you can't use V-Trigger 2. Because if you do the Snatcher, he can just V-reversal it, and he can punish you. So you use V-Trigger 1, 100%. Yeah, Crouching Light Punch is the best change, in my opinion. All the combos are consistent. You can do crazy things, like the Psycho Upper, much better. You can do Standing Light Punch into Crouching Medium Kick, into the Fireball, the EX Fireball, and it combos into regular Psycho Upper now.
Ooh.
Before you could only do EX. So you get basically a free
That's a counter hit combo, right? Because Standing Light Punch doesn't combo to Crouching Medium Kick.
I mean, you do Standing Light Punch, and then you go for a throw, or if they're walking back, or if they're standing in general, you go Crouching Medium Kick into Fireball, into EX Fireball. And if you get the hit, you can combo into regular Upper. If you don't get the hit, you're plus on block, and you can loop it in the corner.
I love those Fireball loops with the Ed, the plus pressure. It's so cool.
The character is insane. You can do anti-air, the kick move, right? The anti-air kick move into EX follow-up into upper now to get more damage.
Dude, that anti-air is one of the absolute best anti-airs in the game.
Yeah, the only problem Ed has right now is the cross-up protection. He has no way to protect against cross-ups.
But Crouching Fierce is pretty good against that, isn't it?
Not really.
Then again, having an anti-air that has that big of an reward, only one button press without directional input at all, I think it's kind of balanced anyway. And he has good walk speed.
Yeah, I think Ed is crazy. Ed is one of the most buffed characters in the game.
He can kind of walk under across a jump and then do but not on Wake Up, of course, the immediate jump in. But if they jump in the neutral, he can kind of walk under.
Yeah, but that's
do the double kick.
Like that's a super he has. He's the best lane character in the game now.
Schiacci, sometimes you get cut off. I just want to let you know that sometimes it's hard.
Yeah, I thought
maybe I'm lagging. I don't know. Like the weather is really bad here, so it may be the reason.
Okay,
your fault, Schiacci.
It's my fault.
It's fine.
By the way, Ed's V skill 2. Does that punch always come out, or can you control it?
No, you can't control it, but you can hold it. If you hold it, it's -2. If you don't hold it, it's -6. But it's super hard to punish if spaced correctly. You can use it as a normal, pretty much.
Oh, nice.
There's no way they're going to punish it at max range. No way. Even if it's -6. And if they somehow find a way to punish it, you can charge it. It's very fast.
No, I was wondering because I was parrying it the entire time with Guile, and I was wondering if they could just not do the punch, like Borok, just spin around.
You can delay it. You can delay it.
Damn, okay.
Was there any nerf on Ed?
What was there to nerf?
Psycho Barrage. I think the hands do less chip damage, of course. Since you use the hands all the time. Like, trust me, you use hands 40 times around, if not more.
Yeah, they're safe, so yeah.
If they did the same chip, the character would be completely busted, completely broken. Because you could just chip people out.
That's Psycho Flicker, right?
Yeah, the Flicker. He's busted already. And on top of that, listen to this. You can cancel hands into V-Trigger 2. And you get Crouching Fierce of it.
That's pretty nice.
So you do a
really
Crouching Medium Kick
good,
into hands. You hit confirm it into V-Trigger. And then you do Crouching Fierce, Fireball, Ultra Snatcher, and the rest of the combo. It's insane, trust me. Like, having a low hit confirm that's safe on block, it's huge. V-Trigger 2 is awesome.
That is very good.
It's awesome.
It's actually really good to have.
Like, if people walk back, they're dead, pretty much. Because you hit them with the Flicker, Crouching Medium Kick, Flicker, you cancel it, full corner carry, and then, like, if you have meter, you can go for Fireball loops. And on top of that, you can do the Fireball into Ultra Snatcher and get more plus frames. I mean...
I just wish they nerfed his forward dash.
He's busted.
I hate these fast forward dashes.
His backdash. It got buffed.
Wow.
And I mean, on top of that, now his V-reversal is strong because it's going to be super hard to pin him down. It's going to have a huge neutral because, trust me, Crouching light punch and crouching medium punch buffered into hands are crazy. Like, you're not gonna beat those normals. You're
Every
not
time
gonna
you
beat
say
them.
crouching light punch, you mean crouching light kick, right?
No, crouching light punch.
But because there's no chain to crouching light punch.
There is a change. It has more range now.
But it's not listed here.
That's strange because it's the most important buff you got.
Interesting.
I don't know why. Like, you can do standing light kick, crouching light kick, and crouching light punch, and it's
No.
all
See,
combo.
like the crouching light kick, that got pushback reduced, which makes the combo possible. It's not.
No,
crouching light
I'm
punch.
pretty positive that crouching light punch got buffed. It's huge now. It's impossible to not notice it.
Okay.
You do
okay,
crouching
fair
light
enough.
punch as a buffer in the neutral, into hands, and it's gonna connect from 90% of the ranges.
Okay.
You're not gonna beat the crouching light punch in the neutral. It's a much stronger version of Ryu's buffer with standing light kick. It's like that, but 4 times stronger and safe on block, so you don't have to worry to mess it up. And you get chip. I mean, you mess it up, you get chip down. That's the risk. So you just move back and forward, dash back and forward, buffer, and I mean, he's insane. Ed is insane.
Yeah, seems pretty strong. Seems pretty strong.
I think
Okay.
he's top 10.
So, what else is there to talk about? Do we move on? Do we want to talk about?
Maybe I should talk
certain
about Falke while we're doing Ed.
Falke. Okay, let's
Falke.
go.
I think she's very strong as well. That's another pretty
Can we
good
please
candidate.
talk about how Phil is gonna win Evo?
The character
I mean,
is a problem. now.
I heard several things, and I don't know if.
Yeah, so Ixion, what do you feel about Zweitritt or Psychoseele?
Yeah, you should say the name of the move.
Yeah, I can.
So, I mean,
I
they're
can.
German.
Doesn't that mean like crotch or something?
Damn the German names,
No,
man.
what means? Can you say that again?
Zweitritt. It sounds like it means crotch or something like that.
Stop thinking
Zweitritt?
about crotch, man.
I'm not
It's
actually
always
quite sure
that.
what they even mean by that. So Zweitritt, usually I'm not sure. Like if like Zweit is like a second something, right? But what is Ritt or Riet?
If you actually look in the description, it seems like it has a longer name, but they didn't actually put the entire name in there.
Where
the-
can you see that?
In the call and like in the chain description, it's called something else in the description.
Oh,
Zweitritt.
Zwei
It means like two
Tritts.
tits or something.
Zweidritz.
oh my god, this is hilarious. Oh, as a German, this is hilarious because like,
This is godlike,
like
man.
they split it up into 2 words for some reason.
I don't want them to make any.
I think
I
I
don't
think
want-
what they try to say here is zwei Tritte, which would
Yeah.
translate to 2 kicks.
Yeah.
Probably.
But
Oh, is that what it
this,
means?
this is not proper German. Zwei
done.
Tritt is not proper German, but like double kick. Let's translate it to double kick. How
Double
about
kick,
that?
yeah.
Yeah, it's a new target combo she got, and as far as I can tell, you only use that to activate V skill 2 or activate into V trigger, because what you can see in the other part of the description is that added another unique move, SchiacciSempre, Psycho Soul.
Psycho Soul, exactly.
Yeah, that cancels. That is the.
Into V skill, yeah.
Yeah, that is the target combo into the V skill.
Yeah.
Her new V skill is actually very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
It's she summons this psycho ball.
Yeah, that's good.
that
How can you
travels
activate that?
slowly.
I
But
have
the
no
thing is,
idea
what-
when it activates. Like, how does it work?
Like,
Yeah,
should you worry if you are
you press-
inside it? Should you
You
worry
press
about
you
it?
press V skill, and then it travels forward. But it doesn't have a hitbox while it's traveling.
Yeah, I know.
It only has a hitbox when you make it explode, and you explode it by either hitting it with one of your staff moves,
Okay.
or with your shot.
All right.
And the best way to activate it is with a shot, because that will make you. I think it's total like plus. You're plus enough to dash in and do a normal. So you do the V skill, and you want to have the sphere on the character, and then you blow it up with a shot, and then you dash up and you get pressure. That's basically what you want to do.
All right. Yeah.
So that
think-
V-skill is pretty interesting.
The biggest change, in my opinion, is the charge time on the shots. That's crazy. Like, I saw a clip about it, and I was like, "Oh my god, how am I going to deal with this now?"
What's
Like-
that? Is it Psychokanon or Psychofeder?
Yeah, the
Reduced move charge.
Vega is the
Kanon.
air version.
I love that. I could actually say that in German. It's hilarious. It's
Yeah.
Psycho Cannon and
so
Psycho
the charge
Feather.
time is really slow now, and for some reason they made it so you can cancel her jumping heavy kick into the shot now.
Mm.
I did not see that coming.
I
Actually,
think this character is going to become a threat in tournaments. At
The
least
thing
as a
is that I
counter
don't-
character.
she's solid, but I still don't think she has that much robbery, and you need a lot of robbery to win. But the biggest robbery that Falke has, in my opinion, is something that Rohit pointed out. You know Rohit, I guess.
Oh,
yeah. The air dive kick thingy is
Yeah.
like her most robbery thing. She can just jump towards you and make you DP and just do the dive kick or something.
Yeah.
And now
Yes.
they also changed the behavior of this dive kick on hits and block. So when this is hit or when it or blocked, she doesn't travel upwards as much anymore. So only
really?
she hops a little bit upwards and then hops down on you again. So it's actually harder to react with it with an anti-air.
Wow,
She's even
okay.
more cancer
Wow.
with it now.
Okay,
Wow,
but
that's
I
big.
always thought that was kind of weak, honestly, against Ryu. I would just, like, if I got hit or blocked, like both, even if she hits me, I can still anti-air the follow-up attack. And
It's a little bit gimmicky, definitely, but it's still good to like bait DPs with and stuff.
Well, I mean, it's going to be harder. It's still doable, though. if
yeah,
you're
okay,
ready.
fine. And I think, honestly,
other-
that's a necessary change because I felt it was kind of stupid. Even if I got hit by the dive,
Yeah, you
I could still
anti-air
punish
easily.
her and anti-air afterwards. So
Yeah.
That
But
was
then
kind
she
of
also
weak.
got some really good neutral buffers. Like she used to have this combo that I really loved. She could do standing light kick and buffer that into a shot,
Yes.
and that would combo without counter hit. And
Yes.
someone told me that they reverted this back. That you can now combo without counter hit again, but you can't. I thought you could. What you can do, however, is you buffer a standing light punch into a shot. That works,
Really?
but it does not work on max distance, though.
I mean,
What does work on max distance, however, is a standing light punch into the catapult, the double kick move.
EX or
That
regular?
always works. Sorry,
EX or regular?
regular. I don't think it works into EX.
And if it was EX, then the character will be busted.
Yeah, it's only regular.
Okay, it's only regular. All right.
Yeah.
Anything else?
They did some things with the her V skill 1. Oh, and right, by the way, a crouching medium kick is now super cancelable, the same way as Colleen's. That's totally
Crouching
fair. I
medium,
really think
super
it should.
cancel. Yeah, I mean that's not a
It
big
looks
deal, I
the
think.
exact, like it has the exact animation, exact same animation as Colleen.
Uh-huh.
What is
Yeah,
her
yeah.
what is her V skill?
It's
The spin.
the spinning stick thing. The
Oh.
one that the move that negates a fireball that didn't even give you V bar at first.
It
It
did
didn't
not.
give you V bar.
It didn't give her V bar, and it has like a fuck ton
Please.
of recovery. It was so awful.
Like, what do you mean?
Uh-huh.
Like, why is it? Isn't the whole point of the V skill that it builds V bar?
Gaining V-trigger. I mean,
It
it's
only
Capcom.
builds V bar if you hit with it or something. Or
Capcom.
It was like that before.
Oh, okay, okay.
V-bar.
I mean, it's not like that anymore, though.
Okay, so now you can negate a fireball and then punish
And
on
get
reaction
the-
with CA
Maybe.
because now. So as
Probably.
Ryu, I
right,
need to
you
be
can go
careful.
from V skill to CA, yeah.
Yeah, that's power. That's
But I'm
pretty
not
good.
sure exactly when that's going to be useful because when you combo into, like I used to do combo into V skill off lights, but now you can do a light into the into catapult anyway. So
Yeah,
I don't
that's
know.
pretty good. That's. I'm worried about the character now. I don't know about, but I don't know. After I saw the charge time, I don't know. I guess I gotta see, but
I
character
thought,
scares me.
I don't know if I misread or if someone told me, I thought you could go into standing medium kick after a shot now, a regular shot, but you can't. However, they changed the counter hit behavior on the shot, so the second hit of the shot would also have counter hit property now, meaning you will have more frame advantage on counter hit. So you can't combo into standing medium kick on counter hit.
On counter hit.
Yes,
But
I don't think you could
with
do
the
that
second
before.
hit, right?
Yes, exactly.
That's pretty situational, but I mean, it's a good conversion if you get it. So it's a plus. I mean, all right.
So what else?
Move
Chat
on.
wants to see Sagat for some reason.
I don't
even
know
though-
anything about Sagat.
Sagat is really has boring changes. Like he got buffs on a lot of his normals, and that's basically it.
Standing heavy punch has less recovery, I think.
Yeah.
V-Trigger 1 is pretty good now. Has more juggle
V-Trigger
points.
1 can combo into each other, right? And stuff like
Yes.
that. That's pretty
Yeah.
interesting.
It's just two shots, though. I think it's still a little bit lackluster.
Yeah, but it's a good change, though, because it was clearly the worst V-Trigger.
Yeah, by far. I don't know about the new V-skill. I don't know what it does.
But yeah, like if you take a look at all of his normals were buffed in some way.
Yeah, push
Like
back
light
on
kick,
hit.
reduced pushback, recovery,
Brief recovery.
decreased, expanded hitbox with medium punch. So he's got slightly better on all of his normals, I feel.
Yeah. I think that the crouching medium kick buff is to get better combos with Tiger Shot. +1 on hit.
Here's the problem. Like, how did they increase the advantage? Because this is where the patch notes are really lackluster, because it doesn't say whether they changed the hit stun of it, or if they changed the or if Sagat has reduced Oh no, actually, maybe they could have also like. Exactly, like crouching medium kick, if it recovers 1 frame earlier, for example, then you would also get +1. But the combo ability into Tiger Shot would be the same, right? So this
because
is where
it's cancel frames. Yeah, you got a point.
So this is what I hate about the Capcom patch notes. It doesn't indicate what they changed to get this effect, and so it leaves us to speculate on the change, right?
Yeah,
And,
you're right.
That's bad. But yeah, it's a buff, right?
Yeah, it's a buff. Crouching heavy punch, active frames, reduced recovery, extended the V-trigger activation. Maybe they want you to hit confirm it into V-trigger. I don't know.
That would be pretty good. Like if you can
do crouching heavy punch, and then if it hits, you cancel into V-trigger for big damage. I think you can do like standing heavy kick, and then something like V-trigger.
That's
You're right,
interesting.
these are very boring changes.
Yeah, it's frame data pretty much, and the new V skill gives better frame data to these, but I think it's not good. I don't think
Maybe
it's
go
good.
over the so one of my subscribers wants Laura poisoned because Capcom Cup win.
Okay, let's speak
that,
about
right?
Laura then. I mean,
Because-
Can I just
right.
name one thing that we can't forget?
Yeah, sure.
Vega got Sky High Claw.
It's trash.
my God.
Who saw that coming?
It's completely trash, but it's crazy how it's effort that Capcom put into it that wasn't expected and that's great to see, right? So they're trying.
Yeah. No,
But
that's
I feel like Vega keeps getting new moves, like randomly.
they don't know what to do with him. That's the thing. That's
But
what I
it's really
think.
trash. Like
It is.
at first I thought I can parry it on reaction, which I can, by the way. And then I realized even on block I can punish with solar plexus.
And it doesn't have fireball visibility like on the entire move. Like
Wow.
after the first half of the duration of the screen, it just loses to fireballs.
I mean, it's
I think.
Oh,
trash.
really?
Like it's
So it doesn't even work.
That's comical. The cool
But
thing
I
is
think,
also,
Vega players are pretty happy though.
Yeah, of course they have something new to play with. If it's trash or not, doesn't matter. They got new stuff. Okay.
yeah.
Oh,
You can
God,
also
I'm so
duck
scared of
under it and then still get a solar plexus with Ryu.
Can you duck under it?
You can duck under it. It will not hit you. And then you
Even
get the
EX?
solar plexus punish still. I tested it.
Even EX?
No, probably not.
No,
Maybe
I think
the
only
EX
the
is
X
useful.
version is
I don't
relevant.
Yeah, I only saw EX so far. I didn't even know he has a regular version.
It was like
I'm
a Street
assuming
Fighter 4,
it.
no one
Maybe
ever
it was,
did.
maybe it's because it's so bad. No, but yeah, okay. I didn't test EX.
It's a classic move, though. It's fun that he has it.
Yeah, absolutely. I find it cool that they are putting effort into it, even though it was not expected and not at all necessary, right? To do.
I'd like to see Cosmic Heal as well.
Don't give the devs ideas, Ixion. Come on.
My God, the Cosmic Heal and the Carafro too.
Okay, where's Laura? Let me see. Where's Laura?
Okay, what I have to say about Laura is like, let's pretend
she is.
it's not Laura. I'm very. It's the character that scares me the most because think about this. Without thinking it's Laura, they buffed the character that won Capcom Cup.
Yeah, but I have to say but. Yeah, it's not like item like he put in years of work and he's the only one, yeah, who can use Laura like this. The only one, and it took years, yeah, of work to make that happen.
I don't feel that's a good argument.
I can see a change right away that makes me really happy. Standing light kick changed so that the hurt box will not move backwards. I always hated her standing light kick buffers, and now I guess they won't be as crazy. I'm glad to see that, at least.
I'm scared. I mean, I don't even know what the changes are because, of course, the patch is pretty young, and I focused on my characters, but the character scares me because I heard she got a lot of buffs, and the new V-skill is pretty strong too.
Oh, the V-skill is really scary.
The V-skill is scary. She gets even more damage from that on stun combos.
The thing with Laura's V-skill, she loses all resets with it.
Yeah,
like all
yeah.
her command resets. It doesn't happen.
Yeah, I think it's one of the characters that requires time to understand like the scope of her buffs. It's gonna take time because she's a setup character. So we're gonna see if she has new setups, but that takes time. It's not like
of course
a move becomes +2. I mean, it's more intricate than that.
Like I never considered Laura. I neither considered her very weak or very strong. She was, but people now talking that she won Capcom Cup, that she's like a strong character.
I mean, if she wasn't strong, she wouldn't have won Capcom. No matter how strong the player is, because everyone is strong in Capcom Cup. Everyone. Yeah. So
I think the argument that it took years to get to that level is stupid. It's not relevant because all competitive players are perfectionists of their characters. So either you
saying
win,
I'm stupid?
Either you can win with the character or you can't. And Laura is absolutely capable of doing it. And IDOM happens to be one of the few who actually cared about making Laura, like getting Laura there, right? I'm not sure if I want to talk about it like right now, but
no, let's postpone that.
Yeah, let's postpone the Capcom Cup talk. But generally, I feel like it's she's gonna be scary. Like what worries me is stuff like crouching medium punch, getting extended cancel windows and stuff like that. I wonder if it's gonna be similar to the stupid Karin fierce punch into shoulder that can trade. And then you get to combo off of it.
Really? Yeah.
And I think you can do similar stuff now with her, and that's stupid.
Wow.
Like it's something we should absolutely consider. And if
I guess we're gonna wait.
Could you explain further? I don't really understand what you're saying.
What I'm saying is, crouching. I'm not sure if you can use it this way, honestly. It's just something I was thinking about. Karin players like to do standing fierce, and then they can catch you when they dash in and they cancel into the shoulder late, right? And then it trades, and then they get another combo off of that trade. And maybe Laura can do similar stupid stuff.
I don't know. I think they want you to hit confirm it. Like Karin style. Yeah.
You think okay, either way, that's dangerous.
Yeah, for sure. I think I can test it. It's going to be one of the things I test.
If you can cancel that on reaction, that's dangerous. If you can cancel it late and like catch somebody when canceling into
you're
the shoulder
right.
when you're
and then you
when they're
come
hitting buttons, and then you get a trade off of that because that was not possible before, right? Before that, even if you pressed a button, you weren't block stun, you would just block it. Maybe the 2-frame window will catch you off guard.
That's
and
scary.
So yeah, that would be bad.
It's like Karin's shoulder, pretty much.
Exactly. Because then you're forced to hold down back in a situation where you normally want to challenge something.
Yes. Well, I mean, we'll see.
We'll see.
That's
I'm not sure
something
about
that
it, honestly.
needs
I'm not a
testing.
Laura player. I'm not going to pretend like I'm an expert on Laura. Maybe crouching medium punch isn't even the right normal. And now it is.
I mean, at least it's not crouching medium kick.
Yeah, but that got buffed as well, right?
How?
It's +2 on hit. My bad. Oh, I really thought it was going to be on block.
Nah, that's not a major change.
No, that's
No,
not
wait.
major.
Increase the cancel timing window by 3 frames.
Oh yeah, it's like Kage now.
Oh
I
god.
also got that stuff.
It's
Why
like Kage, so it's hit confirmable. You can
it's hit
throw it out and
confirmable.
hit confirm shoulder into craziness.
Yeah, into shoulder.
Wow. Okay. Okay, man. I don't like this anymore.
Oh,
They should make Nash's crouch and medium kick special cancelable now too.
I mean, imagine Laura with Karin's hit.
Yeah, Laura's gonna be really strong. Like with those changes, she is gonna be really strong. Yeah. Now say she's gonna be really strong. Now she got the stuff to be top 10 material easy.
Even top
Before
5.
I did not think. Before she was mid. She was somewhere in the mid. She was not a very strong character.
The crazy, like the bad part about Laura was that she's just inconsistent, right? And I feel like the changes will add consistency to her gameplay, which is scary because they're weakening or they're removing one of her weaknesses. So she might actually end up being a really scary character in season 5.
I don't want to live in a timeline where Laura is top tier and where Rashid has that horrendous V skill. These are 2 huge turnoffs for me. Huge, insane.
We'll see about that. We'll see about
We'll
that.
see.
Shame that you didn't crash with your car earlier then. You were mad.
But I'm really looking forward to the first time that I encounter V skill 2. Like I'm really that V skill looks scary for me, for real.
We'll see. I mean, I'm scared. What can I say?
By the way, did we talk about Guile's V skill too?
No, we didn't.
Not,
So,
right?
dude,
That's
full
over,
full screen air sonic boom that is +23 on block. He can dash in and still +3. What the hell?
Yeah, but only if it's spaced properly. It's actually
It's almost
I think
full screen,
it's,
like
I think
tried
it's
it.
-7 or something.
I had him in I legit lapped it. Like if you full screen, it's not gonna hit. You step 1 step or 2 forward. You do sonic boom. If it's blocked and you land, you somewhat between +23 and 3 and 26. You can dash in and plus like crazy, and you're in your opponent's face.
The thing with this
that's
skill,
pretty
I
bad,
think, is like what Jimmy said before about how if someone has a V skill that is trash, then the other V skill will likely also be trash because you have to balance it that way. And I think that's a big reason why this V skill is so strong is because Guile's V skill 1
It's so
is
strong.
already really, really good. So you have to make skill 2 really, really good as well.
I agree.
To make sure there's reason to use both. And in that sense, I think they did the right thing.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah. Otherwise, they would have like had to make V skill 2 a bit worse, but then they would have to nerf V skill 1 as well. So
Yeah.
I understand why we got this V skill 2.
And honestly, I think that's great because I already thought in season 4, like for example, Ryu used to have a super hard time against Guile, but in season 4 he could actually fight him properly. And now that I'm thinking about the season 5 changes for Ryu, if Guile was the same as in season 4, Ryu would absolutely annihilate him. So this makes it more likely that the matchup's actually still 5-5. So
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
like just from my perspective as a Ryu player.
Yeah, sure. I agree.
One
So
thing
what
that
else
is
did you
notable
get,
about
actually?
Guile is that I have a friend, Green Soap, maybe you know who that is. It's a Guile player from Sweden, who really is sad about the fact that Guile's Crouching Fears is actually not a great anti-air in this game. Even though Guile's Crouching Fears should be like the anti-air in the game, I think it's a 9-frame startup or something. Like, it's quite hard to anti-air with that. And no change was made to that move.
Yeah.
I don't think it was necessary.
I just think it's notable.
Do you think it was really needed to be buffed? I don't think it needed to be buffed.
Yeah.
Because the whole point of getting Guile to not have charge was to add a weakness in terms of jump in ability, right? So it was like, if it was easy to anti-air with Crouching Fierce, what's the point of flash kick anti-air then?
Yeah, but then we can think about
the same with Akuma.
Think about Ken, who can do Shoryuken anti-air and get Oki, and if he doesn't want to do Shoryuken, he can do his Crouching even better than Guile's. So I'm not sure.
Is it better? Is it faster?
I would say Ken's Crouching Fear is better than Guile's. Yes.
I agree.
And he can cancel into the V skill run. So the balance is a little iffy, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe, yeah.
All right. Anything else?
But there was no change on that, so.
I don't know.
I
absolutely hate Guile as a character. I will never play this character. And so I don't know. I don't have anything else to say about him. All I can say is I was playing Guile for the challenge, and even with the parry, I couldn't react to the V-skill.
No, me neither.
You can't react to it. I didn't even attempt to react to it.
Like, if you could clearly see that it wasn't a jump, then it would be much easier. It's like the same thing as with Bison and his V-skill and his dash.
Yeah,
exactly. Yep. It's the same problem.
It's the same phenomenon.
Yeah.
So my take against that guy V-skill, and I thought, like, I just had to guess when I thought he's going to do it. I just jumped forward to get a full punish.
Yeah, but that's not a reliable thing to do.
Yeah, but if he's full screen away, he can't. At least he cannot anti. Because they in ranked, they love to do it full screen, you know.
Yeah, Wr3ckwell has a good point, because that's the main weakness that I figured out, because it has the same animation as a forward jump at first, right? So if they forward jump and you react to it and you jump forward as well, you get an air-to-air situation, and if they happen to do the V-skill too, then you actually get a full punish on that V-skill, right? So it works out either way. So that's a way to counter it. It's not perfect, but I mean, it's something that Guile players have to worry about. So you can't just spam V-skill too, right?
No, but every once in a while, if you don't turn off your brain when you do it, it's pretty dangerous. If you don't expect it, if you don't spam it.
And that's how it should be, right? If you find good spots to use it, it should be powerful. Because otherwise, why use it over V-skill 1 then?
Sure.
Yeah. But I think that's it for Guile, right?
Yeah,
is there any other characters?
It's funny that one of the characters that has the best counter to that V-skill is Guile himself. Crouch walk under.
Oh, yeah. It's like with Rashid, with the Rashid's V-skill.
Yeah, Rashid has the best answer to Rashid V-skill.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Heavy mixer.
It's interesting.
Okay, who else do we have? Laura. Poison? Does anybody know anything about Poison?
Let's talk about Poison.
I read a lot
I'd like
of
to see some Poison changes. I actually have no idea.
I have no idea. Man. I did not take a look at Poison. Okay, she has more health.
The V-skill is pretty good, like the side switch. It's what she needed. Because when she gets cornered,
she doesn't have 1,000 health.
Reduce startup boring buffs. Is there anything worthwhile about her?
Faster medium kick is nice. Even if it's just one.
She has better normals now.
Yeah, is there anything exciting though? That's what I was wondering. It's all reduced frames, advantage on hit. Maybe
why would they do that? It's a weird change.
What do you mean?
Like, if they nerfed Crouching Medium Punch, but not like the people hate the anti-air capability. They don't nerf that. They just made 1 frame less on hit.
Yeah, they didn't want to annihilate it.
That's weird. Weird nerf, I think.
I think they're all hitbox fixes and frame data.
Yeah, there's really not a whole lot to her.
Yeah.
But honestly, she's not really explored that much either, right? So it's not like...
Yeah, I mean, she just won Capcom Cup. It's not a big deal.
You can't say that. Come on.
No, I'm kidding, man.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I just wanted to spice
Actually, what
things
is
up.
Love Me Tender?
I think it's the plus whip.
I
No, no,
always forget.
it says
what-
no.
No, wait,
Disadvantage
that's
on block.
Heaven line.
Okay,
It could be the Rekka move or the Rekka-ish move. I'm not sure.
what
I
is
don't
the
know.
Rekka-ish move?
Well, the move that they replaced Rekka with.
Oh, Love Me Tender is the overhead.
Oh,
EX flip. EX flip. The flip.
Oh, it's the flip. Oh, okay.
The flip. Disadvantage.
oh, the
four-
EX
plus
flip
four-
is -4 now.
-4.
That's
Wow,
actually
you can't react. Wow.
Oh, it's
Okay.
punishable now. Wow.
that's
that's pretty
major. That's
That's
major
pretty nice.
nerf.
Yeah. How is she gonna deal with?
But what
It's not safe
what I
anymore.
noticed was that I was facing Mojo's poison, and he was doing heavy on my fireballs all the time. Like,
Because
or-
heavy is safe. I think heavy is safe.
Yeah, but I didn't think it worked through fireballs. But apparently it does, kind of.
Yeah, but it's not the same. It's not as fast.
Yeah, it's not, I know it's not as fast, but
So
Oh,
you have to
right,
do it
right,
as a
right.
read.
Mojo's actually in chat right here and says it's punishable now, but it's also an overhead.
Oh, it's an
now.
overhead. Oh,
So-
Oh damn!
Oh.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay,
that
I
changes
see.
quite a lot.
That's actually pretty nice.
it's a later.
I mean, they kind of had to nerf it.
You know what this
The
means?
EX mallet.
You know what this means? This is actually super annoying because you can mid-screen if Poison is
You can
one
do
hit
Crouching
away from
Fierce,
killing
yeah.
you. She can mix you up super easily with either EX Love Me Tender or like the low whip that goes full
Yeah, the
screen.
Crouching Fierce. That's
man.
Crouching Fierce.
Crouching Fierce.
So you have to guess because both are not reactable.
Yeah, now we got almost full screen 50-50.
You don't
now.
think EX Flip is reactable? It's not that quick, is it?
Elena overhead? Yeah.
Maybe you're right. Maybe maybe you can react to it if you see. Can you react to it?
I don't think
so.
it's that fast. I think you can kind of see.
If you expect it, like I think it's like Urian's knee.
the
Maybe
thing
even
is, she hops
faster.
into the air, so you can like pretty easily
Yeah,
back motion. I think.
I don't know. I have to see it. You tell.
Or you can pair
Like when you
both.
see someone
That's
jump,
what
you
people
just
say.
immediately press backwards for some reason.
I'm not sure. Like, I'm gonna have to test this out. Can I react to EX Love Me Tender?
Yeah.
I'm not sure, honestly.
Yeah, it's something that you can only see in game, in
Yeah.
real game situations. You can't even
But
really. test
honestly,
it.
either way, it's a terrible situation. What are you gonna do? You're gonna hold down back mid screen against Poison, and like, what are you gonna do? At some point, you got to move, right?
I mean, she's taking a risk too, though. -4, you can punish. So,
True.
Okay.
Ah,
I mean,
Okay.
What is love? Oh, it's the
over.
Super
It's the
is, the super is 3 frames faster. That's pretty good. It's pretty nice. 13 frame startup was very ridiculous, honestly.
That was really slow. Damn.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
super slow. It was super slow.
No, it's a good change. You can react to something with it now.
Now it's equally fast as Nash's.
Ah, that's nice.
And it has more range.
And it has
So-
better range, so it can work against.
and
Oh,
it
so
also-
if I
it
play
already
the
had a
fireball
lot of
game,
range, man.
I get wrecked easier with the fireball game. So I gotta be.
This
careful
makes me
about-
think of Blanka's super. I wonder if his super got buffed because I know that is.
Okay,
And let's
let's-
talk
bad.
about Blanka.
But
Yeah,
only,
I mean,
only
we have to
quickly.
do him.
We're actually really running
He must
out
have
of
the
time,
worst
guys.
like anti-fireball super.
I don't. Can we do all the characters if we go real fast, like in 10 minutes? The character,
can
the
probably
remaining
do it.
characters.
I mean,
Do you have any other character that you want to talk about? Like all of you.
People really in chat really want to talk about Guile. I read it.
But that's a different thing. That's
Yeah, I don't have
after
the notes for
after
Gil
character.
or anything like, and I think Gil is still too early to really judge him properly.
Yeah, I mean early impressions.
But let's talk about Blanka first, okay? So
yeah,
his
I just want to see if
surprise
there's
forward.
a change to the super.
Oh yeah, right. The super. That's what we want to change. No. Apparently not. No, I can't see CA here, so no.
Oh damn! He's still
He
gonna
did get
fail with that
buffed,
super
and
all
I
the
think
time.
that's absolutely necessary for him to get buffed. To be honest,
yeah.
I think he was pretty weak already in
Surprise
season
move.
4.
This is the kind of character that I would buff him like generally, but I would nerf his V trigger because I hate his V trigger.
I agree.
It's
V-trigger,
ridiculous.
I agree. Like the
Ridiculous
V
V
trigger.
trigger.
The problem with the V-Trigger is exactly what I said earlier with Akuma's Fireball Whiff V-Trigger activation and G's V-Trigger. It's that it removes, there's no counterplay to the V-Trigger.
Yeah.
He pops it, and you're in a mix-up situation. You can't do anything about it. You know it's coming. You know when it's coming, and you can't do anything about
There's
it.
nothing you can do. Yeah.
You have to take
I
it.
would argue that Colleen's VTriggered is in this category as well.
It is. It absolutely is. You're right about that.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's
kinda.
something that I think is not good for the game. It's not good for competitiveness of a game. That's one of the things that I want to end it. That I wanted to end the stream on. By the way, this idea that the patch in general does a good job of adding consistency and removing bullshit from the game, but there is still quite a lot of it. But still.
All right.
I think in general SF5 is heading in a good direction, which gives me a lot of hope for Street Fighter 6. Also something that I wanted to talk about, but I'm not sure like if we're going to get to do all of that because we have to make a decision. Do we go through more characters or do we talk a little bit about future stuff?
We
in
can
general?
we can just go like super fast through characters, like stronger, weaker, one highlight, like one strong buff if there is one.
Okay, sure.
That's it.
Why not? We talked about
If
Ryu.
we cut,
He's absolutely
let's
ridiculous.
do it before 10 o'clock. Okay.
Okay,
let's finish
so
it
Chun-Li, way stronger.
Chun-Li.
Chun-Li is top 5 for sure. Like Chun-Li
is really good. I agree.
Chun-Li is insane.
Chun-Li got buffed in a way that I feel she might be top tier again.
Yeah, she is.
What happened?
100%. She got a lot of buffs. Like, it's insane.
I didn't read her at all, actually.
I played the Chun.
Air legs plus some block again.
No.
What?
No,
What?
No.
Imagine.
no.
Please.
My heart. What the hell? You want to kill
No,
me?
but all of her normals got buffed and stuff like that,
And she was already pretty good in the neutral.
I was about to say her normals already were so good.
yeah, her
Yeah.
normals were already good, and now they're all better. It's something to take.
But I think like I'd really love to see more Chun-Li's because of all the female characters. She's one of my favorites because she's just a super
she's
solid
cute.
character. I
Yeah,
love
it's
that.
nice to see more Chun-Li, honestly.
She's always like an underused, underrated character.
And
Street
Yeah,
Fighter.
she's super solid and she doesn't have
Except for
robbery.
Third
Yeah?
Strike.
She's kind of like
exactly,
Sagat.
she's not a robbery type of character, and I like that. So more power to Chun-Li. How about that?
But then
Yeah.
again, Punk just popped a Chun-Li and bodied
Fudo.
who was he playing against? Fudo, right?
Fudo.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was so crazy, man.
Ah, it
that was
Birdie.
actually
It was-
ridiculous.
It was so crazy.
I mean, Chun is gonna be.
Yeah.
You'll
So
see.
let's move on.
Let's move
Next
on.
character.
Next
We talked
character.
about
next,
M. Bison.
next.
We talked
Birdie.
about Cammy a bit.
Birdie is, in my opinion, the biggest like the.
We're gonna get to Birdie.
biggest
We're not quite
loser.
there yet, guys. What about
Oh,
Cammy?
alright.
We didn't talk about Cammy. We're gonna do this one by one.
All right.
I don't understand Cammy's new V-skill.
Me
There is
neither.
no V-skill. It's basically it's like a normal. It's like a spin kick that's a crush counter.
It feels like whenever she does that V-skill, bait or grab or whatever, she could just do a shimmy. I think.
Yeah. I know. But yeah, I think it's
Like it's the same thing.
it's again a V skill that's easy to use for newer players to build V bar. It's better than the spin. Better
It's
than
like the same concept as reuse.
I think the spin is
It's easy to
still
use
gonna
it.
win.
The spin is super easy to use for beginners.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
it's
think-
so good. Like, plus
Yeah, that's
three
actually right
block,
because
like,
other
combos
beginners
into
cannot deal
fears.
with it. That's right. Yeah.
I mean,
I
Well-
think Cammy's V-skill one of the best in the game.
The
Yeah,
rest,
I
I'm
think it's
honestly
pretty
not quite sure. They buffed the V-Trigger 2, which was absolutely necessary because V-Trigger 1 was way better.
Yep.
I don't know how though.
But that's about it.
That's
I
a
still
lot
don't
of
know what
changes.
Cammy's V trigger 2 is actually.
It's
I think I've
like
seen it once,
Nash's.
legit.
It's a
I have
command
seen it
dash
once.
with follow-ups. She gets a grab, an overhead, and I don't know if she gets a low. Like I've never seen that in action in an actual.
No, I don't
game,
think
so-
I don't think she gets a low.
She doesn't get a low, but she gets an overhead and a grab. That's for sure.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyways,
Alright.
that's about it. Cammy, Birdie. How about Birdie? Birdie got absolutely
Biggest
wrecked.
loser in the
Here we
game, man.
come.
Poor Birdie, man. Standing fears, nerf,
Yeah, for Birdie.
crouching medium punch. You cannot. It's not the universal tool anymore. I love
No.
crouching medium punch of Birdies back then because whatever character had a gimmick, yeah, be it Vegas, Barcelona, or whatever, the answer was always crouching medium punch.
Yeah, it
because
was
hits
super
in
solid.
front, it hits in the back, it hit everywhere. Now it's just a regular anti-air.
I think Ed is gonna take Birdie's place, neutral character. Ed and Chun. That's my take on the subject. Bird is not gonna be the go-to like solid
I agree.
based character.
I
anymore.
Birdie's-
think,
but
I
Birdie's
think we're
still
not
gonna
going
be
to see
strong.
Birdie anymore. I've literally not played a single Birdie since the patch, by the way. I think they all dropped him immediately.
Still showing me that Birdie is Birdie's still Birdie.
Mm-hmm.
But I wonder if the anti-air is like, is it nerfed that hard? Really?
I played
The only
Birdie.
thing
Yes.
that is nerfed is
Yes.
that you cannot punish
It doesn't hit
anti-air
cross-up.
cross-ups anymore.
And that's major.
Can't really. Like,
Yeah,
And I think it's okay because if you get into the range against Birdie where you can do a cross-up jump, then you earned that because it's not easy to get in the range against Birdie where you can do cross-up jump.
Uh-huh. All right.
Yeah, but still, it was one of the things that really. It's still you're gonna get to a point where you're gonna jump behind Birdie, and he can't do anything about that anymore. And
And
this
that's okay.
that alone makes the matchup for Ryu, for example, doable. All of a sudden, that was the main thing.
Yeah, and that's okay.
that
It was
broke
not
the
okay
matchup for me.
that button hit everything. It is the same thing with G.
Right, but how about stun decreased and stuff like that? His V trigger got nerfed as well, and like seriously, that's pretty like bullhead.
The list of
less
nerfs
stun,
is crazy, man.
and like you can't
As
take
if
a look at the
Birdie won
changes and then
Capcom
be
Cup.
like, I'm pretty sure. Honestly, I can see Birdie becoming low tier.
I don't
after this.
understand, like, why so many nerfs on this character and barely any on Rashid. Okay, there were some, but like
There were some. I think they underestimated this Rashid. That's the problem.
I think so too. I think Rashid really got away, and Birdie didn't.
Yeah.
I
Poor
don't think Birdie deserved that many
Poor
nerfs. honestly.
Birdie.
I actually
Birdie was
agree.
fine.
Ixion.
I also thought Birdie was fine. Yeah.
Yeah, in general,
I mean, he was strong, but
honestly, the main thing, what I really loved though about the changes for Birdie is the bullhorn in V-Trigger. They finally reduced the block stun on it by 6
The block
frames.
stun, yeah.
my God,
That's
man.
And that was like the most.
Oh, really?
Did you see? I'm not sure. Like who did? I think Punk versus a Birdie player. Was it?
Yeah, there was some.
There was a moment
top-
at
a
Capcom
top
Cup
match,
where
yeah.
a top player fucked up the punish on a bullhorn in
I
V-Trigger.
remember.
And that's exactly
that
because of
timing is hella weird.
it's
yeah,
so
you
weird.
need to wait
It's
so much. Or
But
the
I'm gonna
normal
fail
will
it
come
now
out.
because I learned it.
You will
Now
see.
I'm gonna fail my punish.
Yeah,
If
I
you
agree.
meet other birdies, if they,
I
they didn't
like
drop
you
the
have to
character.
relearn how to punish that now because you will have to purposefully wait a long time to do this, right?
Mhm.
And now you have to relearn it.
I mean, it's gonna be normalized. So I guess it's gonna be easy to relearn it.
Yeah, it's not gonna be a big problem.
Yeah, but still, I'm happy about this change. I think it was ridiculous the way it was.
I think they went overboard with Birdie in general.
Yeah,
with the
I
nerfs.
agree. Okay, but we got to move along because
Yeah,
we're not
let's
going to
do
make it. Ken is
Kenny.
next.
Ken, oh god, that gorilla V skill too, man.
Yeah, they gave him a move to spam pretty much.
Just screw neutral even more.
Yeah, exactly. And the Tatsu being +1, I guess now. EX Tatsu in the air.
Excuse me?
Yeah, Tatsu EX Tatsu in the air is plus again. Like, the ultimate baboon move.
Wait, where is
What?
it? Where is it though? Let me see it.
That's what
Didn't
I
they make
heard.
that punishable? Wasn't that -4 before?
But it was never punishable, Ixion. Even
No, it
though
was
it
minus.
was
It
technically
was
-4. It was.
Yeah.
It was never. It was. I've never in my life was in a position to punish it.
But
Mhm.
was it -4 though? Or is it like
I think that's like one of those rumors. It like everybody.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's
what
still
is- what does
-2.
it-
Okay, so we have some confirmation in chat. It was that it's
It was
still.
fake news. Okay.
It used to be
Fake
-2,
news.
and it's still -2.
Thank God.
So it was
Alright.
never
That was-
-4 apparently. I heard so many people say it's -4, and I remember practicing in training mode, and I never was able to punish it. So I think it's always been -4, -2, -2.
Yeah.
And I cannot not read a single thing about the EX Tatsu in the air. So
Oh, someone said in chat maybe he can kind of Kara cancel it in the air or something. And Lab Mouse is saying it's -4, or Jones might have said it was -4 when you Kara canceled it in the air.
Mhm.
That might have been the case.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
okay. So yes, yeah, apparently then it's -4. Okay,
Yeah.
weird, but okay.
I mean, the target combo is much more.
Yeah, the chin buster is more consistent now, which is good. The consistency is always good.
Yeah, and I don't know.
Everyone should be Ed. Old Ed.
Yeah, Ed is like play Ed.
Half
Guys.
the time combos.
If you want a reliable character, play Ed. Just play Ed. Trust me. Trust old Schiacci.
But yeah, in general,
I don't know what else. I don't know what else. He gets new combos, I think.
He has a more reliable Shoryuken anti-air as well, which I
basically
don't think
they did all they wanted. All the camp players wanted them to do. I heard camp players are pretty happy about him.
I'm not.
I'm not quite sure.
We are not.
I never really felt like. I think if you consider that Akuma got nerfed quite a lot, right? And people have always felt like, why play Ken when there's Akuma? Maybe I mean Ken wasn't changed that much, right? He's almost the same. There wasn't any major change to him, I feel.
Yeah.
Wait. No, never mind.
Now, like overheads, that's a universal change. All overheads are -7 now, besides Ibuki.
All right. Yeah. I mean, that's it, right?
Yeah.
I think it's very weird that they are that much in this game.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really understand why they should be that punished.
I agree, because I think like Ryu's overhead is completely useless.
Yeah, and my overhead is not that great either. And if I hit with my overhead, I'm +1, and then I don't even have a 3-framer.
Yeah, I agree. It's completely trash.
Sucky situation.
Yeah. So
okay,
yeah.
Ibuki, I guess she's left. Ibuki, Lucia. I think Lucia didn't get that much stuff. I think she deserved more buffs because
we talked about Vega, right?
She's strong.
We didn't talk about R.Mika.
I think
I'm going through the list, right? You want to talk about all of the characters, right?
Okay, let's talk about the characters I know, like super fast, super quick. I think Lucia needed more buffs.
Let me see.
She wasn't super strong. She was solid, but she didn't get any huge buffs. And I think she needed huge.
It's kind of
buffs.
crazy when the new characters got released. I was not the only one, but I was super sure Lucia is going to be the strongest.
Yeah, me
she
too.
seemed to have everything.
Me too. And
then again, she turned out to be the worst of them all.
She has like everything, but nothing stands out. That's the thing about her.
Yeah, but you have to consider the
nerfs
to the top tier now. I mean, consider that for the next patch. She got slightly buffed, and some crazy shit got removed from the game.
Yes.
So there's still a good chance she might end up being really strong, right?
I don't think she seems bad at all, honestly.
The thing is, I think
what do you mean?
She's just not explored, because everyone who played her just did crouching medium kick into flame kick. It's minus and just do it again. That's what I know about Lucia.
I did.
Like
I realized she really got some really nice buffs for VTrigger.
Mm-hmm. VTrigger 1 because nobody used it. Yeah.
Like the V timer, she has a lot longer V timer.
I mean, we'll see. I still think it's an unexplored character. So maybe, hopefully, people are going to explore her more, and maybe I don't know.
Yeah,
somebody's going to play her.
She scares me, honestly.
I know Sako has Lucia.
She actually scares me too.
And I'm super scared of Sakura and Cody this season.
Cody is super scary. Cody is insane.
Cody, man.
Cody
was always a character where I thought he's already super solid. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Shaz is doing. I mean, I watched him. He almost never loses with.
So he's one of those characters where when you buff him a little too much, all of a sudden he's way too strong.
Apparently,
I don't know if the knife
Lucia,
trigger. Oh yeah, sorry, Jimmy.
Lucia has the lowest win ratio, just so you know that.
Yeah, I know.
It's because no one is scared of her when they fight her because she just looks so boring.
I think but honestly, these stats are kind of useless because it's the stats basically from casual players, right?
You should see tournament stats.
Exactly. We need tournament stats for that. And even that, like, we don't have real tournament stats for Lucia because she's too new and too unexplored. So, I don't think the stats for Street Fighter, like, you can't take Silver League and then draw any conclusion.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Now, I think Lucia, actually, I feel like she's super fast. She got the normals. She got, I don't know, but I think Lucia is one of those characters, like, is with Kage and Akuma. When you pick Lucia, you can as well pick, I don't know, Karin. You know?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, I agree. Like the top tiers in general were so dominant. You could always ask yourself, why would I play
Why I'm not
Lucia
playing-
if,
yeah,
if there's
exactly.
Akuma, if there's Rashid, if there's Karin, right? And
Yeah, I hope these characters have a reason to play them now.
yeah. Anyways, what else do we want to talk about? I mean,
Like, we need to talk super fast about Vega. I don't know anything about Vega, but I heard that players are super happy about him. He has a lot of new stuff. V-Skill 2 is very good. Sky High Claw, I don't know. I don't think it's good.
doesn't
but-
appear to be good.
Like, the character is better, I guess. I don't think it's gonna be top tier, but
Okay, he's got some changes to his normals with claw mode. Seems to be better.
Look at that nerf. Crouching state expanded the upwards hurt box.
That's interesting.
What?
I don't know.
That's hella weird,
Right.
honestly.
Maybe
What?
some moves whiffed on him, some jump ins.
I can tell you one thing. If I
jump,
jump in on Vega when he's crouching, I can't hit him with jumping medium kick with Ryu.
yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about.
But I feel like it's a problem with jumping medium kick for Ryu. I feel like it literally does not have a hitbox. Like sometimes it's so ridiculous. I feel like that move needs to be changed somehow. But yeah, maybe it was a Vega problem.
Wait. They actually buffed his standing medium punch?
Standing medium punch, yes, they did.
Wow. That move was so annoying already.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but Vega was never a scary character because of his pokes. So I feel like buffing the pokes is a good move.
Yeah, it's a good move because that's what Vega is about, actually. I think.
Exactly, right. It gives him
Just
his
today,
identity.
I was labbing him, and I was trying. I was like against standing medium punch. I was labbing, and that move is amazing. Actually, you cannot whip.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Never. It's
Like,
crazy.
Yeah,
with the better hitbox, is going to be really good.
One thing we
Yep.
can't forget with this balance put is that Alex's lariat got buffed again.
I would say like let's do Vega, and then let's do the Alex Nation a favor and talk a little bit about Alex.
I mean, I think we should really, if this thing works, if you guys like it, like even in the chat, we can redo this with different guests. We can like rotate because I'd really like to get Gunfight to speak about Alex. And since he's a good friend of mine, I think it will be easy to get him.
You're
on this
right. I don't
podcast.
really like Ixion anyway, so let's replace him.
Yeah, exactly. Nobody likes it.
Wow. Wow.
No,
If Simon tried not to laugh, you lose.
oh man.
I don't know.
No,
what
but
to say.
for real, I think yeah, it's a good idea to actually have like to do this again. I feel like 3 hours is not enough time to cover all of what we could be covering, and it's already kind of late.
You know what? Like the thing is, if you have an actual like, you could talk an hour about one character. Like if you have Gunfight here, he could talk. I'm pretty sure 1 hour at least 1 hour about just Alex.
Sure.
Yeah.
That's not a problem, right?
That's,
All right. I mean, I don't know anything about that, guys. Sorry. Except the buff to forward heavy punch into heavy chop. That's all I know.
damn.
Do you
And
want to
the
take a
grab.
look at Alex? Do we go to Alex now?
Yeah, I mean, let's do this.
Okay, but like Hal is bugging me so much with the best and worst V skill 2s, quick and easy. I want to comment on that real quick. I don't think it makes sense to talk about V skills being strong or weak because it depends on the character. Certain characters have strong V skills and they're gonna get strong V skill 2s, right?
Mhm.
I mean, if we're the first thing that pops into my head is Rashid V skill 2. I think that's a standout V skill that is absolutely
Yeah.
stupid, right? But besides that,
I think Necalli is one of those as well. But Necalli is like the way he is in the neutral, so he needs it in a way. But it's still, it's a really,
I feel like it's
really
weaker
crazy
against
V-skill.
Ryu. As a Ryu player, I feel like if you choose V skill 2, I'm gonna have a better time.
Yeah, against fireball characters, V skill 2 of Necalli will not be as good as V skill 1. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure. V skill 1 shuts down the fireball game.
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah.
you want. But against characters like Balrog, for example, Balrog is going to be it's the worst matchup Necalli has, yeah?
Yeah,
But that
I know.
V-skill will just make the matchup so much better because dash straight's just not an option anymore.
Mhm.
That's going to be
Yes.
godlike. This is so for Necalli's actually the case. It's just matchup dependent, and I love that. That's how it should be, you know.
Yeah.
I feel like V skills generally are doing much better with the matchup dependent factor than V triggers are.
Yes, because
Absolutely, yeah.
you use them more
They are
often.
balanced much better than V triggers, I feel.
Yeah.
I agree. Yeah.
There's always like, oh, okay, I either use V trigger 1 or V trigger 2, and then I never pick any of the other. I feel like it's like that for basically every character.
All right, guys.
Yeah.
Since we are running short on time, I'd say that I don't know, so I can't speak for him. And I think like there are 3 players that know something about Fang, and I'm not one of them. So I think
Yeah.
Ibuki is pretty solid, and she just won Kumite, so I guess she's pretty solid.
V-Trigger 1 is back, right?
Yeah, we trigger 1 is back.
Bomb is back.
Wait, what did they do? Don't tell me it's too much.
You can do the reset again with V-Trigger 1. Like the hit in the air and then the left-right mix-up.
Yeah,
So I
they
don't wanna
ease the
see her
mid-air
V-trigger one
combo
again.
count. There it is, which probably means you can do forward heavy kick again
Yeah.
to reset in the air, and then you get a left-right mix-up with a bomb.
No, you pop him up and then you do jumping and then you dash and you can land in front or
Oh,
the back.
right. That was the mix-up, right?
Yeah.
It's still 3 bars though.
Yeah.
True.
I don't
Used to be
know.
2 bars.
I don't know. V-Skill 2 looks pretty cheap. It's almost like a birdie can. That
Oh wait,
doesn't
what is
work.
it?
Oh,
no,
wait,
he-
but
she
Fuma
throws
Shuriken is
and
minus
it's
4 on
It's not
block.
like the can. It's more like a birdie banana. Like it's exactly like a
Yeah,
birdie.
yeah, exactly.
Guys, but Fuma Shuriken is minus 4 on block.
Yeah, it's
now.
-4. It's punishable now. You
So
can
that's a
only hit
major
confirm
nerf.
it. Yeah, that's a major nerf.
Absolutely, yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's not super big though because Fujimura was already hit. He wasn't wasting it.
I agree. It's just if you're not that good, you're gonna get punished.
But if you're good, you're just gonna hit confirm and get
True.
the setups because you
True.
don't want to waste it, even if it was safe, but you didn't want to waste it anyway.
Yeah. It
Because
was
you only
always
get one
bad
chance,
on block.
so-
True.
It's pretty much the same in my opinion. And that's it. I don't know anything else about her. I mean, she's the first big tournament winner of the new season, so she has to be pretty solid, right? Like the first big tournament in season 5, Red Bull Kumite was won by an Ibuki player.
What is Shinten?
No, don't even start, man. Like, I have no clue.
Because that's a major nerf to Shinten, whatever that is.
Hey, why doesn't she have that command jump she had in Street Fighter 4? The one that made her switch directions. She could kunai the opposite direction. That was
My
the coolest
God,
move.
man. Street
Oh, it's
Fighter
a
4
hard combo.
Ibuki gives me PTSD. I don't want to think about it.
She was very annoying in Street Fighter 4.
My God. What else is there to talk about? Fang, I'm not going to say anything. Mika, I think Mika is the last one, right?
Mika's V-skill too, man. That's actually now she has the 2 worst V-skills in the game.
And Dulcim, we need to do Dulcim. and Zangief, my God, the characters are never ending.
Yeah. We could do
That's
just
actually
There's
crazy
the
how many characters
consistency
we
again.
already
I mean,
have, huh?
They made sure that a character that has a trash V skill gets another trash V skill.
Yeah, they're consistent
Sense,
at least.
in a way.
Yeah, Luffy already confirmed it. Mika has the 2 worst V.
or like guys, maybe we should just set another date for part 2 of this, and we'll just talk about the rest. I feel like we're skipping.
Yeah, that's a nice idea too.
We're
Let's do
skipping
it
a lot of
until-
stuff now because we're running out of
we're
time.
not gonna talk
Let's
about
do it until 10:30, and let's just do the characters
when?
now.
Oh,
Who had the time frame, by the way? Like, why is there a time limit anyway?
I didn't. Jimmy,
There's a
I
time
think,
limit
has a
because
time
my
limit.
son is about to go to sleep, and I don't want to wake him up. For example,
look at the chat. Look at the chat. They're so sad. We're not talking about Guile.
Yeah,
So
there's a
sad.
lot of stuff to talk about, and the reason why we did it at 7 p.m. was because Ixion, for example, couldn't do it before, right?
Yeah.
And even Wr3ckwell I think Schiacci, right?
I didn't do it before. I did.
Yeah, right. So that's the reason why we did it kind of late. I figured we'd needed around 4 to 5 hours to do this. That was what I was expecting.
I expected 1 hour.
Yeah, sure. Ixion.
Fun thing, we talked 1 hour about Ryu and Nash.
Exactly. So how about this? We're just gonna
Yeah.
end here. We're just gonna consider this part 1, and next time we're properly gonna talk about. We're gonna take a look at Fang, R.Mika, Dalsum, whatever character is. Then we can talk
Guile.
about Guile. We can talk about Capcom Cup a little bit, the future, the upcoming Capcom Cup 2020, the season.
Oh yeah.
I think there's
let's
quite a
like
lot
for
to
real,
talk
let's
about.
do this again.
Right?
Yeah,
think,
let's
like,
do a
it was
Street
really
Fighter
fun,
6
actually.
wish
It was
list.
really fun.
I mean, there's a lot.
I really enjoyed this.
There's a lot to talk about still. Even with the patch notes still, there's still a ton we have really skipped over. Right? Jury,
Yeah.
Colleen, we didn't talk about.
Yeah, this jewelry. My
Minot,
God, there
we
are so
didn't
many
talk at
characters.
all about Minot, for example, Sakura,
Urian. Okay, that's it.
Cody,
I mean,
right?
yeah,
Like there's
okay,
a
let's
ton
do a
of
part-
shit we skipped
Part
over.
2. Yeah.
So
yeah,
let's
yeah,
just
yeah.
do part 2. We're gonna call it a day, and yeah, I want to thank first of all the viewers for sticking with us for such a long time. I didn't really expect to have 310 viewers after 4 hours of talking, to be honest. So I'm very happy you guys seem
we
to.
even had 350 at one point. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm happy you guys seem to enjoy this. And there's definitely going to be a part 2. How about that? We're going to figure out the time frame for that, I guess, but shouldn't take too long. I mean, we're not going to wait 5 weeks to do this.
Yeah.
I'm sure we're going to find another date. And if it's at 7 p.m. again, that's not going to be a problem because now we've already, now that we've done part 1, I'm sure we can do this within 3 hours next time, right?
You sure, bro?
Yeah, I mean, just
When
because
I
of the-
start-
Just
when
to
I
be
start
sure,
talking
next
about
time
Guile,
we should try to start a little bit earlier, right?
yeah,
Then I'm gonna
there's no
stream a little
problem
bit
with me. I
earlier.
had to meet my parents today.
Yeah, it's a difficult time frame, anyways, right? Thank you so much for my guests, by the way, Wr3ckwell, Schiacci for the overlay. By the way, he made that possible.
No, wait. No, that's not. Listen to me. I have to thank iAwake Zocht because he is the one that made the overlay with very short notice. So all the credit goes to him. He's an awesome viewer I have. And basically, he's the one that made everything possible.
Well, then,
For
shout
free,
outs to iAwake.
just for the sake of the community, for the sake of the FGC. So a huge shout out to iAwake. He's the
Yep.
man.
Yeah,
He did the overlay. And yeah, while I'm at it, I want to thank Jimmy for hosting us,
Sure.
for being our home, and for dealing with the whole setup, because I realize it's not easy to set up this call. I'm super happy everything went right, except
It did.
blackout.
Except electricity down.
But I mean, now we know how to do it. So I hope the
Exactly.
community appreciates this, because this is the first attempt. And if you guys like it, I'd like to have more with different guests, with the same guys. We'll see. But I'd like to have to make this a staple of the European FGC streaming community.
I agree.
And yeah, thanks to Jimmy, thanks to iAwake, and thanks to the Ixion and Wr3ckwell for staying with us as well.
Yeah.
So we're gonna finish this. I don't know when we're gonna arrange this. Follow all of us on Twitter.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna give you guys. By the way, I only have the Twitch stuff right now, but here's if you want to follow Wr3ckwell, SchiacciSempre, and Ixion. Here are the 3 Twitch links. They all stream regularly, just like myself. Follow them, and yeah, check them out as well. So yeah,
All right.
guys, thank you so much for being with me. So we'll see each other. Yeah, we're gonna make up some kind of time frame, and then we'll talk about the rest of the cast and the rest of season 5 stuff and Capcom Cup, right? So yeah, guys, have a good evening. Take care. I'm going to be back tomorrow, by the way. There's going to be a stream. And yeah, I'll see you soon. Take care, guys.